All right, chat. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Ooh, I think everything worked. Everything looks okay. Camera's getting a little blurry already, but whatever. We'll deal with that later. But hopefully everyone's doing well today. Doug, good to see you in chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Doing well. Holy cow. Can't swallow apparently. Melina, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well today. Magic, good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. BB, I am well. How are you today? Hopefully you are good. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. I can't believe it's Sunday already, which I'm not excited for at all. But say Livy, here we are. BB, I was looking forward to some Marvel Champions content, but struggling to get into Final Girl. I also struggle with Hostage Negotiator. So I'll wish you a better night than my Broncos, and I'll force myself to watch the Cowboys and Giants. I didn't see the game. The Broncos not do well. Final Girl is good for what it is. It's better than Hostage Negotiator. Hostage Negotiator is harder to get into, I think, and it's more punishing. Final Girl, I feel like is a bit easier. So, B-Fan, how's it going? I am doing well. Hopefully things are good. Broncos kicker and punter might want to... I get it. I keep forgetting that like football season's starting. That's how little I pay attention to football. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Hopefully you're doing well today. But yeah, Final Girl is... It's like I think it's good. Like I really like it, but it is a very dice rolling luck based type of game. And I think it's more fun with just like knowing the horror movies and kind of being into those things. You know what I mean? So Final Girl has much more mitigation than Hostage Negotiator. Yeah. For sure. I remember. So I started with Final Girl, and then when I was waiting for season 2, I bought all of Hostage Negotiator, or almost all of it. And I remember getting into Hostage Negotiator then, and only, what is it? 2 sides are like successes. 1 side is you can throw away 2 cards, right? And then 3 sides are you just lose. And I wasn't ready for that after coming from Final Girl, where it's like a 2-2-2 split. So that was weird. That was weird for me to come to and get used to. But yeah, it is a more forgiving game. I don't want to say it's easier, but it's more forgiving. Been running 3 different characters on Dark Souls. You played Dark Souls 1? Cleric, Pyromancer, and Strength build. Nice. Cleric, Pyromancer, Strength build. Gotcha. Hey, Joshy, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Spire's End or Hildegard, where to start? You could technically start with either one. I personally like Hildegard more. I think it's a more interesting game. Though they're coming out with a new expansion for Spire's End to change at the beginning, because the beginning gets very samey. So he's coming out with a new expansion once that comes. Because I pre-ordered it, so hopefully it should be coming soon. Once that comes, I will play that for sure, so that we can go through Spire's End. But Spire's End, like they're both dice chuckers at heart, right? They're just like chucking dice over and over. But Hildegard at least feels a little more unique and a little bit different. And I know the next one's coming out in a year, a little less than a year, something like that. But I don't know if it's coming to Kickstarter or not. I don't know if he's just going to release it. But there's a 3rd game in the series going to be coming out. Hey, Em, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I just bought all of Star Trek Away Missions and all of Marvel Unmatched. Might be the best 2-player games I've played in a long time. That's awesome. I know a lot of people like the Unmatched games. I have to try that still. I just haven't. Remastered? Okay. I remember when I played Spire's End. Yeah, Spire's End is fun. It's fun. I like it. I do like the variety of battles in Hildegard. Yeah, I feel like Hildegard does a really good job. And that's not to say Spire's End's a bad game. I just really like Hildegard. I think it's a lot of fun. I was practicing my Hulk against Mad Titan Shadow on standard. Got all the way to Loki. There you go. Without too much trouble, but I have lost to Loki twice so far. Would have won the second time if I had Hulk Smash in my card draw. As second Loki was on 13 health. I feel like that's Hulk in a nutshell. If I just had a Hulk smash every turn. I skipped Hildegarde's. Fair enough. If you don't like most of the main mechanics in Spire's End, you probably won't like Hildegard as much. Rangataki. Is that what it's called? That does sound familiar now. The ship battle may be my favorite in Spire's End Hildegard. There's a lot of interesting scenarios. There's a lot, like, in your first time through the campaign, there's a lot of interesting choices, which I really like. I mean, to unpack my copy I bought several months ago? Yeah. I think I have to buy a second core copy. Because this is just... So I usually sleeve everything, but I didn't sleeve Final Girl. Because, you know, there's very little shuffling, but, like... Oh, I don't know if it's going to show up. Oh, wait, it does. The edge of the cards are already starting to get worn away because of how much I play this game. So it's like, just buy another core copy. Hey, Maurice, how's it going? Have you played Final Girl on your channel before? Yeah, there's pre-recorded videos. I don't know if we've ever done it live, though. I'm not sure. I want to say yes, because I feel like I jacked up the rules a lot. No sleeves, blasphemy. I know, but if you sleeve everything, it doesn't really fit. Not all the things fit well back into the box. They say it does, but they don't use Dragon Shield, I guess, so it doesn't. If I used really cheap thin sleeves, it might, but then they still don't like fit 100% right, so. It's how I learned about it. Oh, okay, perfect. Buying guide for Final Girl? Yeah, you buy all of it. Just buy all of it. I will say Season 1 is easier than Season 2, and there's less, like, I don't know if it's easier, but there's less rules. Like, Season 2, like, all, like, the scenarios come with these, like, extra little booklets, and the booklets have a bunch of rules. In Season 1, like, the rules are fewer, so it's easier to get into. But you just buy the core box and buy anything that, like, seems interesting to you. I know that they're coming to Barnes & Noble with the core box and Camp Happy Trails, like, mixed together. So you can buy it, like, cheaper and together at Barnes & Noble. I think it's supposed to be national. So go there and check it out and see if you can see it. But I know they're doing that, so. Hope all is well. It is, dude. Hopefully things are good with you, man. You played live before this? Okay. There's a storage solution like Trove Chest for Final Girl. And Final Girl Season 3 comes out, like, next week on Kickstarter, which I am hyped for. And there's going to be a huge surprise. My money is on a campaign mode. Because that's what they did with Hostage Negotiator. But a lot of other people are saying multiplayer. Like 2-player Final Girl. Which maybe. There's probably enough components to do it, so. Save everything and putting everything back in the original box could be a pain. Were you able to do it, M? Hey, Zion, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I did it with, like, the core box, and it was just, like, so tight to get everything in there. I actually could probably fit it all now. I probably should sleeve it all. But then, do you sleeve the little cards, too? I don't know. Because I feel like the only thing you shuffle, really, is, like, the Terror deck. And that's only in the beginning, so whatever. Luckily, the game's not too expensive. It's expensive when you buy it all at once. But, like, if I really need to replace something, they've replaced a few small things for me that were just kind of beat up. But everything else is just, I'll just buy another box. Because, like, this is one of my easily top 10 favorite games of all time. Most likely top 5. Most likely. So, like, I don't buy many games anymore. So, if this ends up being a game I have to, like, rebuy, then, like, okay. You know, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I'm excited for Season 3. They showed the 5 boxes for Season 3. And one of them wasn't the Terminator. So I don't know if they're coming out with, like, a ton of boxes. That'd be my guess. But, oh wait, let me see. Let me see if I can find it really fast. Because they showed it. I think I have to see where they showed it. Announcements? Yeah. Okay, hold on. So this is the 5 boxes that they're... Can I zoom in on this? No. Wait. Can we open it in a browser? Oh, okay. There we go. Is that easier to see? That should be easier to see. So the Killer from Tomorrow. Oh, wait. I guess that's a Terminator. Don't Don't mind me. It's been a long weekend. It's just my brain's a little fried. All right, I'm a little tired. It's kind of why we're not doing Marvel Champions, because I'm just a little exhausted. So anyway, apparently that's the Terminator. So I forgot about that. The Hunter, and it's at Sunny Days Mall, which makes sense. That's Terminator 2. Then Hell to Play. So that's Pincushion, right? Is that the horror? Razor Face, they're calling Hellscape. The Falconwood Files. Slayer, that looks like the font for Stranger Things. And on Falconwood, I think that's what that is. The Merrick Murderers. The Tormentor Merrick Warehouse. I don't know what that is. Does anyone know what this one is? This fourth one? And Don't Make a Sound. The Eyeless and Utopia. So this is the one with Jim from The Office, right? Where they all have to be quiet and the things chase them. So the only one I don't know is that one. Saw. Oh, Saw. Yeah, that does look like the Saw font. You're right. Good call. All right. So Terminator. Hellraiser? Hellraiser, I think is what that is. The pin guy. I guess the Netflix show, because I don't really watch that, so I don't know. Saw and Jim's one. Isn't the quiet one Birdcage? Oh, is that what it is? Is that the one with Sandra Bullock? Is that what that was? But yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Roboblox says, I know. It does. It does. And then one thing they also announced. Oh, yeah, they just said, in your mind, heart, and body ready. Is your mind, heart, and body ready? The five final girl boxes are at the heart of each and every series. And Final Girl Series 3 is no different. But trust me, we have so much more in store for you with a huge funding announcement of our top secret Final Girl product. So there will be a top secret product, which is wear a blindfold and be quiet. And yes, that is Sandra. Yeah, okay. I think you might be right, Hua. Didn't keep up. They have a lot of content. Yeah, they do. But like it's not too bad. Well, what gets now kind of expensive is they did the bonus features boxes, right? So they look like this, and they basically have paperwork in it. And the season 2 only has a bit of it, but it like gives you extra scenarios to play. Isn't there a Quiet Place? I don't know which one it is. But yeah, it gives you more scenarios to play. It gives you like how they died and stuff like that, which is kind of fun. But then they give you like the little minis and stuff too. So like tonight I'm doing the alien one because I like Alien. Oh, okay. Are you not gonna focus on the alien? No. Focus, camera. Oh, there we go. Which are like completely unnecessary, but they're so much fun. So, and then they have the big boxes, and I assume they're going to come out with more player mats because I just realized like the second series one isn't big enough. You talk but not watch. In Quiet Place, they could watch but no sound. Yeah. Hey, Bassman, how's it going? I wonder what the smart box will be. We have Terror from Above, Terror from the Grave, maybe Terror from the Ocean. That's true. I didn't even think about that. I still haven't played the small boxes. I heard they're decent. I get so caught up in like the big ones. I haven't even played the small ones yet. I have to do that still. Are the boxes still VCRs? Like the big ones? The matte ones? Yeah. This is the one that holds the mat. It's a VCR. And then they have the super secret stuff that are in the Kickstarter campaigns too, which are they're like fun, but they're kind of weird. Like it's like a fun call out for certain horror movies, and they're kind of cool. I had mine in a box somewhere. Actually, I don't even know where it is. Actually, no, I think it's over there. And like it's cool. Like the idea is basically for those that know the super secret things, they call out a different horror film, and then it's got dice in it that lets you like randomly select what you're gonna play. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of neat. But it's like one of those things that, like, if you just wait to retail, you don't really like need it, you know. But I'm interested to see, because I remember season 2 pricing was good, I want to say. So I hope, or series 2. I hope series 3 pricing is still good. Because like it's a little bit expensive for like I think the quality of the game. Like the quality's a bit used. So planning to use anything from box of props. I just use like the little minis and stuff. So like the head and whatever. And then I use like the fancy tokens. But that's it. I still haven't used these dice yet. So I have to try them. And I still haven't even opened up these cards yet. I didn't even realize there's a Final Girls in here. That's how little I even looked at this. Signature action. Agnes, Constance, Julia, and Layla. Yeah, I haven't even played with these yet. That's the thing. Like, I love this game, but I get so like focused on just doing kind of my own thing. So I still have to use a lot of stuff in that box. I heard it makes it fun. Need the desperation die for fun. That's what I hear. I hear like the box of props like makes things a lot better. And I've kind of saved it a bit for like if I start not being interested in the game. Not that I'm not going to be interested in the game, but like start getting like a little like tired of it, you know? But so far so good with everything. I mean, and like I said, I've played, I don't know, I played each box only like 5 times probably, and mixed and matched a little bit, but like that's still 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50-ish games of Final Girl, and like it's still a really exciting game to me. Like it's so cool. But I'm doing Evermorph, which is the alien, and USS Conrad. I haven't done this one in a while. Apparently inspired by Tremors and A Quiet Place. Interesting. Tremors is one of those movies that people told me in college I just had to watch, so I did. It's all right. It was all right. That's what I will say about Tremors. And then we have some other Kickstarter stuff. They're doing Hoplomachus. For those that don't know, I'm a big fan of Hoplomachus. The what's it called? Victorum. The new expansion is coming out with that, or for that. So I'm excited. I think that comes out next week too. So like I said, I haven't backed many Kickstarters this year, but I got 2. At least I'm backing really soon. And I feel like I just backed something else too. Oh, Isofarian Guard. Isofarian Guard is doing its second print run, so I had to get the update pack. Where's 20 Strong at? On a ship, apparently. Every single game from Chip Theory Games that comes via GameFound or Kickstarter or whatever, I am one of the last people ever to get it. So when everyone else gets it, then I should. Hopefully. I prefer Sharknado. I watched Sharknado, I think, once. And I remember, like, thinking, this isn't terrible. I'm going to back Dice Throne Season 3, Marvel xmen. I know a lot of people are hyped about it. It was a really weird Instagram campaign they have for that. So weird. Tremors, what a great movie. Excited for Pandora's Box? Yeah. I didn't watch the video yet that Chip Theory Games did, like the live stream where they previewed everything. I didn't watch it yet. So hopefully I didn't miss too much, but if I did, let me know. But I heard that they previewed some stuff, and they have another game that they're talking about that I have not seen anything yet for, and I don't know if I'm really going to get into another game. Sharknado gets worse over the other 6. There's very few movies I feel like that do well, that have like a good movie, and as they keep going, it gets better. I feel like there's very few things. I'm also waiting for a Kinfire Chronicles. I hope I didn't make a mistake getting that. I haven't even heard of that. I'm sure it'll be good. I'm sure it'll be fun. There was what was it? One of the Resident Evil movies is, or Steamforged Games is doing the Resident Evil Kickstarter, right? And I thought about getting that. CTG previewed a new smaller game called Roth. Interesting. Is it like a small game? If it's cheap, I'll invest in it. I just don't know if I can do any more big ones. I don't know. Like I know Burn Cycle is supposedly being delivered. Like I love Burn Cycle. And for those that don't know, I was a playtester for the original Burn Cycle, not the new expansion. Though they asked me to do it, and I just couldn't. I love that game, but I haven't played it in forever because it's just such a table hog. It's so big, and there's so much to put out. And like by the time I like am done with everything else for the night and I get set up, I just can't do it. The artist for Roth is also Manny from Dice Zone. Oh, isn't he also doing some 20 strong stuff? I feel like did they just get him from a bunch of things or for a bunch of things? I do like his art styles. That'd be interesting. Dice Zone is also one of those things I wouldn't mind getting into, but I don't care for all the X-Men stuff or the Marvel stuff. I'm so done with Marvel stuff. Like I love Marvel Champions, don't get me wrong. I just don't need more Marvel themed things in my life. I'm done. Grim Fairy Tales or something, I think, for 20 strong. Okay, he's doing a deck. I like the idea of 20 strong with the modularness of it. I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be really, really cool. Oh, and then oh my god, I typed the wrong website. Bum, 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 bum. You just come up for me, Isofarian. I saw Isofarian was doing something. Oh no, wait, that's on GameFound, not Kickstarter. Ugh, there's too many websites. There it is. There it is. I didn't even see what these people are up to yet. I assume crazy amounts of money. $462,000. Which is crazy for Isofarian Guard second printing. Now you can see my pledge. Here's my pledge, $61. But yeah, they're reprinting this. It's a great game. But it's huge and it takes a long time. I will warn you. And I've become now a completionist for it. All that's getting for the reprints, they're updating some rules and stuff. They're doing some more stuff. Small things. But yeah, there's some things that they're doing. I forgot what they were adding. They said they were like clarifying some of the rules books. They were changing some small rules. Isofarian is too much now. Yeah, its first run, it was like $90 or something, or $70, and now it's like double the price. But I agree. Like the first run of Isofarian Guard was phenomenal. This is quite a bit more, and I get it. When I backed it originally, I just backed it because it had the chips in it, and I was really big in the chip theory games at the time. I still am, but it looked like they had a lot of stuff going on, and now that they're releasing new content, which is cool and whatnot, they had a lot of stuff going on. I was like, for this price point, it's crazy. And then all the pandemic stuff happened, and they never upped anything too crazy. It was nuts. It was completely worth it. But I think like all in was like $140 last time, or $150 or something like that. It was not terrible. Actually, I'm curious now. Kickstarter Isofarian. My keyboard's way away from me. Let me see what the Kickstarter was on it. All right, so they raised on Kickstarter. Let me just show you. They raised last time $260,000. Yeah, the game itself was $79. Long stretch goals $109 for all in. That's what it was. Yeah, it was $109 all in last time, which is crazy. Crazy deal. Somebody convinced me on Instagram to get it. I'm so happy they did. But yeah, it's a good game. Like I said, the price that it was a crazy steal. And if you're really gonna like get into all of it, it's probably not too bad of a price. But yeah, you have to like really get into that. YouTube, do me a huge favor if you haven't yet, make sure to hit the like button. But yeah, if you're gonna like sit there and play the whole campaign, like really get into it, it's not bad. And like it has a good save feature too, because the player trays, like you just put the top on, so you don't have to like put things away or take things out. Like it makes things much easier. So that's one of the nicest things about it, is like I just put the boxes all back together, shove it in its big box, back it up, and call it a day. It's actually that part of it's really nice about it, because there's a lot of other big box campaigns. Gloomhaven, that is a pain to like set up and tear down. That's like a whole game night right there just doing that. That's why I backed Rogue Angels, another narrative dungeon crawl, but it was only $115. That's awesome. That's really awesome. And that's the thing, like, I was talking to somebody about this, I don't know, yesterday, the day before, because they were asking me on Instagram. They were like, "Oh, have you backed a lot of games?" And I was like, I can't. I feel like I can't because it's so expensive. Like, this hobby is so expensive. Like, the prices for everything have gone up crazy amounts, and it's nuts. It's pricing people, I think, out of becoming interested in being a part of this, in part of these games. And this is why I think like LCGs are doing really well right now, because it's so modular that spending 50-60 bucks isn't terrible to have like a complete package game, and then you can 15 bucks here, 15 bucks there, or 20 bucks, whatever it is now, versus all these big box Kickstarters nowadays. I mean, like, all of them are just like 150, 200, 250. Like, bro, come on. I like the storage a lot for Ice of Guard. I wonder if the upgrade kit will ruin it. I hope not. So I don't know what I'm going to do if it does. I'm going to put it off to the side, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But you're right. I hope it doesn't either. Mr. Thoth, thank you for resubbing with your Prime sub over on Twitch. I appreciate it, dude. 2 months. 2 months around. That's awesome. Thank you, though. Hopefully you are doing well tonight. But yeah, I had a few people ask me that, like, are you going to be back? And they list like all these games. I was just like, I can't afford this hobby as much as I used to be able to. Jeez. And I'm hoping to be at PAX Unplugged. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going for sure. But I mean, last time I went, it's just like the amount of new games that are coming out. Like, it's nuts. The amount of new companies. It's nuts. It's nuts out there. It's nuts. So, oh well. I could talk about it forever. So, I guess we should get to the main part tonight, which is playing Final Girl, huh? Let's pop down at the table. So we have it all set up already. The only thing I haven't done yet is picked a thing for Final Health, just in case like end up being something crazy awesome. I want you to think I stacked it. Last 2 years has been more selective. Yeah. I love PAX Unplugged. I go on Friday. So Friday is the best day to go for sure. Pick that one and that one. Hold on, I have a dice camera. Let me see how far off it is. Oh, there we go. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Friday's the best day to go. It really is. We used to, my buddy and I would drive down, because I only live like an hour and a half away from Philly. So we drive down on Friday morning, get there really early, so we can like try to check into the hotel, because sometimes I can get it in my hotel early, but not all the time. And then go to the show. Show's always great Friday. Saturday it's not bad, but we try to go early, like early to get we don't try to hang out the booths. We try to do the where you borrow a game lounge, whatever it's called. So we try to like borrow a game and then just like play games that like we think are interesting. But that's how I ended up playing Aeon's End, and I really want to get into that game. I live 90 minutes from Philly. Which direction? North or west? Or like northwest? Now I'm curious. But yeah, so, or unless you live in Jersey, sorry, then you can live east. I forgot there's a state over there that I used to live in. I go Friday and want to play something. I go Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. Northwest. Okay. You're my way. That's kind of me. Yeah, Friday's great because like there's a lot of people in the industry I know. So being able to see all of them. Last year when I went, my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel was much smaller. So Berks County. Okay. Northampton. So my channels were smaller, so like there was only like I think one or maybe two people that I like ran into that like knew who I was, which was crazy. Now I feel like it'd be a few more, which would be like kind of cool to see people. Like, you know, there's a lot of people I know by name. Like, I'm on the chat screen, but like I don't like know them, you know. So that part could be cool. We'll see. I guess we can shuffle this really fast. All right, so for this, the tarot deck is only 8 cards. It's not 10 according to the rules, right? Very soon that prisoner will be escaping in that direction. Dude, don't even. Okay, so for real for a second, for real with that prisoner thing, he ain't coming to my town. I'm gonna tell you right now, there are more firearms in my town than people by 2 or 3 times the amount. He ain't coming up here. No one out here is worried. Let me just tell you that right now. So anyway, so according to the rules with this, yeah, tarot deck is only 8 cards. It's not 10. So if you wonder why I get the tarot deck faster, that's why. Close it because he has escaped. First off, congrats on proposing. Maybe soon. Maybe. Or maybe that's God telling you that, like, hey man, not it. I gotta get a convict out here to tell you this ain't the time. I picked a different card. Did they say yes? Yes? No? Yes? No? Do we not talk about it? Yes? No? Hopefully yes. Holy cow, that song came in hot. Got caught an hour away from... Been together for 12 years. Let's go. 12 years. Jesus. That's awesome. 12 years, dude. That's awesome. Congratulations, dude. Met when we were 18 years old. That's like one of my best friends. He met his wife when we were sophomores in high school. Freshmen in high school. And I think they started dating when they were freshmen or sophomores. I can't remember which. And now, oh God, when was high school? 2006 is when I graduated high school. So it would have been 2002 or 3 when they met. And now it's 20. So they've been together for 20 years. Still married. Good friends of ours. Though they live like where I grew up. So 45 minutes away. But yeah, they were together for a long time. Wait, who? Did that prisoner actually get caught? I didn't read the news yet. Also, the last... How old are you? 35, 36? I was born in 88 in July. So... 35? 35. Yeah, right? I can math. Yeah, because 2, 3... Yeah, 35. I'm 35. Oh. He had a shootout? Ah, good. They got him. Good. Good. Yeah, I know, like, for us, like, our local news, like, it was just on the local news nonstop. Because, so at my gym, they just have, like, the local news playing all the time. And, like, ESPN, the local news, and MTV. I'm not watching MTV. Sports are fine. So I just watch the local news half the time. And it was just, like, on repeat about this guy, like, in his picture. So I'll be happy to actually go to the gym and not have to, like, see that anymore. And maybe actually get real news. Not that it's not real news, but you know what I mean. I'm nearing 50. I feel like an old fart now. Man, you're good, brother. Most of my demographic on my YouTube channel is like older. It's hilarious. So it's actually... Oh, wait. I can actually show you. I think I can show you. If I can find it. Oh, wait. Does it show it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let me just show this really fast. So you can see the demographics of my channel. So 98.1% male. This is past 28 days. 1.9% female. Let's go, ladies. Thank God. Thank God. So 13% is 18 to 24, 1% is 13 to 17, 25 to 34% is 36, 35 to 44 is 33%, 45 to 54 is 11%, 55 to 64 is 1.7%, and 65 and older is 0.1% on this channel. At the end of October. Graduated from high school in 14. Jeez. I graduated college in 10, 11. It took me 5 years for a 4-year degree. I'm real smart. Is not the place to meet women. Or maybe it's a great place to meet women because these women really like solo board games. Actually, that's probably not a great quality to meet in women. I wonder if it changes if you do it the lifetime of the channel. No, it's about the same. It's about the same. And men tend to watch this stuff a lot more than women. Women see my face and are repulsed by me and then just automatically leave. That's what this stat basically means. Is that they click on it and what is that? 2/3 of the women that click on this just go, oh no. Oh no. I'm not watching this guy. Scary demographics. They'll come right into you. But a kid at heart, that's all good, brother. It's all good. But there's a lot of fun demographics that you can watch or that you can see on the back end. Like I can see like what most of my audience like watches, which is fun. A lot of my audience likes to watch Stonemeyer Games' channel and One Stop Co-op Shop. And actual playing board games and Arkham Chronicle. Those are like the top channels right now that my viewers like to watch. Who knew? Who knew? And you should start streaming. Everyone should stream. I believe everyone should be a content creator if they so desire. Made to Kentucky. Well, he stole the van last night, this morning. So, right? I think it takes, what, 10 hours to get to Kentucky from here? So. Made it. Welcome, Beast. Now, hopefully you're doing well, man. Oh, good. Now that my mod's here, you can just ban everyone. There's too many people here that are happy. Wish I started the hobby earlier. I got into it 10 years ago? 12 years ago? Something like that. I want to say is when we got into it. But we first really got into Dungeons and Dragons way ahead of time. And then, like, actual board gaming was the Dungeons and Dragons board game. Lords of Waterdeep. It's like our first like major game. Happiness not my watch. There you go. There you go. But yeah. Yeah. I agree though. It is one of those things I wish I got into it sooner. And it's kind of sad to see that, like, when we looked at the stats and whatever, like, for this channel, it's like under the age of 25, there's not many people watching this channel. And if they do, I'm assuming they're doing it by accident. And I assume they're not actually watching it. You know what I mean? But that's all right. That's all right. I mean, so I'm happy. May have to ban myself. Get yourself out of here. Especially as a Dolphins fan. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life, man? Didn't they win like 36-33? I happened to be like setting up the stuff, so I was walking up and down from the basement. The TV was on, and that score popped on. So, yay, W's are good at least. Okay, so for those that don't know how Final Girl works, my dog is watching me, and he's 10. There we go, Squims. I love it. Also, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. That's perfect. Get those demographics fixed. 36-34. Yeah, against LA. All right, so for those that haven't played Final Girl before, the general gist of the game can all be understood from the back of the rulebook of the turn summary and then icons. But turn summary is basically what we're going to follow in the back of the book. I'll try to explain a little bit as we go along just so you can kind of get the idea of the game. This box comes together. This is the Evermorph and USS Conrad box. For those that don't know, you can mix and match locations and the murderer, I guess, whatever it's called. You can mix and match the killer. You can mix and match them. but I like playing with the one that like this theming makes sense, so I like the theme on it. All right, so we started with our setup card. This was just a random one picked, and this is what the setup card looks like. And thus we set up our beautiful board that way. So now the way that this works, I don't have a zoom in camera on this, so I apologize. But right now the Evermorph starts as a hatchling, and it can become a youngling, and then it can become an adult, right? And so we'll change that. And this is us. We are Ellen, who totally does not look like what's her name? Sigourney Weaver? Is that who it is? An alien? Sigourney Weaver? Yeah, right? I think it is. Anyway, totally doesn't look like her. No relation whatsoever. We do get to start with the key card. 2 other key cards are off to the side where we can collect in these 2 rooms in here. These are all the God, all those songs are coming in hot. These are all they're not villains. They are victims. So we can go around and try to save them all. You want to try to save them in these little green areas. There's a green area here, a green area here, and a green area here. So that's what we're going to try to save. It looks exactly like Sigourney Seaver. Exactly. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to move around the map. We're going to try to do that. You use cards, and there's more cards like down here. You can kind of see the tops of them, but I wanted to like be a little more zoomed in on the board so you can see that. There are items out here. One of the big ones is the super loader key, which is actually a huge item, which can let us get the super loader, which if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what it is. So we'll see if we can actually get that or not, but I don't know. So that's all off to the side. He's going to evolve over time, so we'll worry about that. There's 2 cards on here. We'll explain those as we go along. This track, we're starting on a 4 right now, which means we're in the 2 dice section. And then this little timer is going to keep a track time and stuff. We'll focus on that. Focus, walk, first turn, and buy. Use short rest and weak attack to burn for a success. Yeah. Focusing, and that's actually a good point. So for those that have never played, if you're struggling with this game, focus. So focusing lowers your horror level, and you want to get into this green section so you can start rolling 3 dice. So you have a 50% chance of getting a better result, essentially, right? And the terror deck will slowly keep pushing this down, which is bad. You don't do that. You want it this way, not this way. So you start off with these cards. Well, I'm sorry. You start off with these cards. These cards you can buy in the tableau. And it's a weak attack, a focus, a walk, a focus, a short rest, and a walk. So we're going to play different cards, and you can play as much as you want as long as you can afford the cards, essentially. That's the general gist. So we are going to slowly try to save people. I have to decide if I want to use a key card for storage. This is interesting. Hey, Canadian, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you, man. Okay, so rough idea. We do want to save roughly 6 people. All right, so when you save a person, they go onto this card and you get different benefits. That's fine. But more importantly, this flips over after you save 6. When successfully resolving a search action card, you may choose to fully look through all the location's unused item cards instead of the spaces item deck, which actually doesn't matter because I've seen the unused stuff because we had to start with our starting event, which was weapons locker. We looked through the unused item cards and place any weapons in the armory item deck, either face up top or face down underneath. There were no weapons in there. There's nothing good. All there was in there was a motion tracker, a remote monitor, a personal beacon, and remote access, which I don't love. Which means actually there's some good stuff in there somewhere. So we're going to need key cards. The weird thing with this is the way key cards work. Essentially, I can go to these places and use key cards on them, and then things can happen, like blowing up the entire ship, or trying to crush the alien, or incinerate the alien, or shoot them out of an airlock, right? All your normal fun things. That's going to be over there. I don't know what we're going to do yet. I don't know if there's the best option. I think I've tried to incinerate him before, and it works somewhat well, but not great. I do want to find weapons. Weapons are going to be huge, so she needs weapons. I don't know where I'm going to get that, but that's fine. Oh, and then there's the deck up here. You don't have to worry about that right now. Is this the scan card? I think that's it. I don't know what a search card is. Take a search card? Oh, search. Duh. Don't worry about that. Crushing is pretty good. It's cheap, right? Activate the trash compactor. Whenever an enemy or a victim ends its movement in the trash compactor, deal damage. Where's the trash compactor? Oh, through there. That would be good if we could just like kind of run through there back and forth. And it only costs 1 key card. I don't hate that. I don't hate that for sure. But we do start with a key card. And we could place a key card for those that don't know. There's a spot here on the map, and there's like a yellow like pathway and a yellow pathway. These are ways that I can crawl to get around, but they can't. The Evermorph can't come and get me that way unless something specifies that it can. But it normally can't traverse that. There might be something that makes it do that, but we don't know about that yet. Excuse me. But yeah, so I think when we start, my rough idea is, well, what's storage? What's in storage? Storage is another key card. So maybe I can go to key card storage and then come save these people because all I need to do is get here. And then maybe we work on the furnace. That's the incinerator. I don't know if we want that. It's not bad, but I don't know. Okay. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And if as we're going along, you have any questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate to ask. I will maybe know the answer. Maybe not. All right, so the only way that this thing evolves in the beginning is if it gets up here. And the only way it gets here looks like an Aeon's End boss. Totally doesn't look like an alien from a movie. That's for sure. The only way it gets up here is it actually kills someone. Just like the movie, right? It's got to pop out of someone's chest. If anything else causes a death, it won't go up. It only goes up if the hatchling is there. So the hatchling and I are on the other side. So the way that this game works is first turn summary is the action phase. So we play action cards, which is exactly what it sounds like. We start off with 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6. There we go. 6 cards. So I talked about this before. I wanted to focus. So we can right now roll 2 dice. I'm sorry. We would play the card. We roll as many dice as we can, which is 2. And if we got 2 successes, the horror would decrease 1 and we get 2 extra times. Just 1 success, the horror would decrease. Time goes down. If we completely fail, timer goes down by 2, which is not great. So we are going to play focus. So we're going to use 2 dice. Okay, so we can basically throw away 2 cards for a success and throw away 2 cards for a success, which we will throw away for sure, because we don't need a short rest and we don't need a weak attack. So that will give us 1 success, which means our horror goes down by 1 and time goes down by 1. Time is going to be used to purchase other cards, just FYI. All right, so that was our first thing. Let's use... I'm going to use a key card. I'm going to put a key card on here to open up this little shaft thing so we can walk through there. Because I think that's going to be big. I think that's going to be something we want to do. But first, we're going to focus again. So let's take our 2 dice because we can roll 2. Okay. We're just going to fail that. So I'm down to 3 time. That is a bummer. That's for sure. All right. Let us now walk. So now for walking, 2 successes, we move 2 spaces, lose a time. 1 space, lose 1 time. Yeah. Ooh, focus. There we go. Okay, we're rolling really poorly. Okay. Wait, the bridge counts as just, you have to use a move action, right? I'm not being silly about that. Yeah. Okay. We could move a space as storage and take a damage. We only have 4 life. I'm just going to lose 2 time. Whatever. I'm going to hold on to my other walk. So we'll use a 1 remaining time with the planning phase. So we could purchase action cards. So we'll use close call. Purchase that. Get all the bad rolls out of the way. Exactly. Reset timer back up to 6. So this goes back up to 6. Return action cards to your discard pile. So all these go back in the tableau to buy next round. And then now it becomes We take bets on how long D20 is going to survive. Not long. You can take bets, though. Now we do the killer phase. We resolve a killer action. When you save, you will heal up. Oh, that's true. All right, well, let's just do that. We'll take a damage. This better not backfire. All right, so we move to the storage facility. That's fine. Okay, so resolving the killer action is what this states right up here. So basically says if they're with a victim, or I'm sorry, they're targeting a victim, they're going to move and then stab. So he can't go in these tunnels. He has to move either here or here. So he's going to move here and he's going to stab in his spot, but there's no one to stab. So he can't stab anyone. So far so good. He hasn't become a thing yet. And now we resolve a terror card. So we literally flip it over and do whatever it's... Oh, it doesn't seem good. It came out of the shadows. If the Evomorph is a hatchling, discard and draw the next terror card. He is a hatchling. So we don't do that. All right, next terror card. Game over, man. Game over. If there are no victims on the board, discard... Okay, so we have to do that. So now the horror increases. So we're going to do that. That goes up to 4. And then he's going to move towards a victim and then stab them, which is not great for us. So he's going to move towards a victim, stab him. Dead victim. Now... Bloodlust track goes up 1, which means he is now going to evolve. He's not a little hatchling anymore. He is now a full-fledged youngling. So now he is a youngling, so he's going to hang out there. He does less damage now, but he's going to move like crazy, which is not ideal, but that's just what that is. So now the panic phase happens. So if a victim was killed this turn, panic all victims in the killer space. So there's 2 victims in the killer space. So we're going to roll first die, or we'll roll 2 dice because it doesn't matter. And it's a 3 and a 1. We just care about the numbers on it. So 3 goes this way. So they're going to run this way. And then 1 goes up top. So this person's going to go up there. Oh, yeah. It's got great quotes in it. It's fantastic. They make a lot of references to the movies that I'm surprised they haven't gotten sued yet. So that's all that. Then we do the upkeep phase. And the upkeep phase states reveal the finale card if there are no terror cards left. There are, so we don't throw about that. And then we rearrange items. So like if we had a bunch of items in here and want some of them in our hands and whatever, like we can do that. But we don't have them on there too. And that's it. You've seen the game now. So now we just do it over and over and over and over until hopefully we win. So we're gonna walk. We're gonna walk real slow. Let me pull this up so I stop destroying my cards. All right, so we're gonna roll 2 dice to walk. Okay, so I'm gonna use close call, use 2 time, so it's down to 4 to re-roll all my dice. Oh, thank God we got a success. So 1 success means we can move 1 space and we... Oh wait, you can't see the card. We can move 1 space and we lose 1 time. So the time goes down to 3, and then we're going to move to where these 2 people are, and we're going to rescue them because they're already on an exit. They just couldn't figure out how to use the escape pod, it seems. So first thing we'll do is we'll heal up 1. So we can only go up to our max health. We can't go over that. And I'm going to use the other one to bring the horror down to 3. And we are going to be good there. So we still have 3 time left. Now we do the purchase card phase. So we're going to purchase all of our free cards because might as well, right? And then we have 3 time left. Oh yeah, scan I always forget about. What is scan? Place the Evermorph in your space. Skip the killer phase. Remove this card from the game. Okay. Place the X on your space. What is the whole X thing? I vaguely remember the X thing. Scanning. When playing against Evermorph, you will have access to a new scan action. These cards may only be played while the Evermorph has vanished. When resolving scan, you'll be instructed to place an X token in your space. This indicates that you have scanned the area and know the Evermorph isn't hiding in your space. Certain ambush cards will have the Evermorph appearing out of nowhere off your space, immediately attacking. Scanning is a way to protect yourself from being ambushed. Okay. A space can only have 1 X token on it, but multiple spaces can have X tokens at the same time. If instructed to place an X token where there's 1 already present, ignore it, blah, blah. Scan cards have for 3. Okay, cool. I do like scan. So we'll use 1 scan. And then sprint. Let's see what sprint is. Basically, we can go really far, right? I don't hate that. We'll do that. That's a fine suggestion. All right, so our timer resets back up to 6. We're good. Now we do the killer phase. So again, he would first he's going to target a victim. We get to pick because they're all equal. I think he's going to go over here. And he's going to stab that victim. And they're dead, unfortunately. So bloodlust has increased by 1. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. No. That's not what happens. That's not what happens. Because he actually, upon evolving, he now is hidden. I forgot that he evolved. Okay, so whenever you see this icon, which is the hidden icon, the Evermorph immediately disappears in the shadows and vanishes, ending the killer phase. So that was last turn, right? He was in the shadows. Placed on top of the terror deck. Okay. While the Evermorph has vanished, you will ignore all steps of the killer phase. Okay, I think that's still fine. Instead, you will draw an ambush card. Okay. Hold on. While the Evermorph has vanished. So he killed it. This will pop on top. That's fine. Instead, you will draw an ambush card and follow the side that corresponds to the Evermorph stage. Each ambush card is a red danger number found in 1 to 10. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so we have to draw from the youngling one. Wait. Yeah, so we draw from the youngling one now, right? He wouldn't have done it last turn. He would only do it this turn, I believe. So my bad. So this states 9. Move the bloodlust marker up on the track to the next space with evolve in the special effect column. What? Okay, first horror goes up. So he just goes all the way to evolve? That's terrible. Doge hype. That is a terrible card to get. Okay. So that's a thing now. So he has evolved. Oh wait, let me just make sure. Instrument cards red danger never found the upper rank. Okay. Okay. So now he is an adult, right? He's still hiding, right? Because we didn't draw from a terror card. We have to wait until he ambushes us. So I have to turn the deck around. Upon evolving, max health is now 10. I guess he just gets... Does he just go up to 10 right away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, then he recovers all of it. Reveal the dark power card and rotate the ambush deck. Okay, so dark power card is symbiotic camouflage. Man, I'm going to lose this fast. All right. When revealed, place the Evermorph in the closest space to you without an X and remove all X's. When drawing ambush cards, draw +1 and choose the card with the highest danger. That's good. All right, so do you have to resolve each level on the bloodlust track? I don't know, to be honest. Move the bloodlust marker up to the track to the next evolve space in the special effects column. So the only thing we'd have to do is solve one horror. Let's say we do, right? Let's just take the worst action. Because I'm not sure. I would assume so because we're passing it. So let's just say we do, right? That's a good question, though. Okay, so now he has to pop back out. What did we just see that? No. Where did we just say that? Oh, from here. Place the Evermorph on the closest space to you without an X. So the closest space would be the same space as me, right? That is the closest space. Also, this should have been put back. Okay. This isn't going great. I'm not going to lie, chat. This is terrible. We're going to have to run away really fast. But luckily, we have sprint. So, well, what we can do first is focus. Yeah, we can focus. So that's something at least. So let's do focus first. We got to roll our 2 dice. Hey, double success. Okay, cool. So horror goes down to 4 and we gain 2 time, which is actually really nice. We'll focus again because why not, right? All right. So we roll 2 more. All right. 1 more success. That's fine. So this goes down to 3 and we lose 1 time, which is totally cool. Not a bad thing at all. I would kind of attack him, but there's a chance that the round ends, and I don't want to end while being on his space because he will just punch me in the face and probably kill me. So instead, what we're going to do is sprint as fast as humanly possible away. So roll 2 dice. All right, so 1 success means we can move up to 2 spaces and we lose 1 timer. So let's go back to storage and take our little route back to the bridge, right? Because it's going to take them a long time to come over to where we are. So hopefully that will be all right for us. And then we lose 1 time. So we're back down to our starting time, which is 6, which is actually not terrible. All right, scan, and then we'll walk. We're probably going to walk up here and try to escape more people. So let's do a walk action. Okay, maybe we won't do a walk action. So we will move the space. So we're there. We'll take the 1 damage. And then we lose 2 times. We're down to 4. The other 2 cards, 3 cards. Oh, no, wait. We'll do scan. We'll do scan. That's the one other thing we'll do. So we'll do the scan card. Which is 1. So we get to place an X in our space. And timer goes down by 1. Okay, cool. Think about getting a distraction. Ooh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, so that's the end of that. I'm going to hold on to weak attack and short rest for now, just in case we need to like throw them out. So for new cards, we'll take our walk. We have 3 timers left. Distraction would probably be good. Now we'll use all 3, and then these go back. Okay, cool. These are our cards. All right. Now, he is going to go after a victim. He's going to the furnace. He's going to straight up murder this person. So they're dead. Goes up in the bloodless track. Okay, that's fine. Now we do his terror card. If there's 2 game over mans. Man, that's rough. All right, there is a victim. The horror track goes up to 4. He's going to move. He can move up to 2 spaces. So he's going to move 1. I'm going to have him go this way to the tiebreaker. Is 2. Kills this person. Horror track happens again. And they're going to be doing even more damage. Cool. It's going really well. It's going really well. Okay. Oh, we couldn't have done the scan. I'm sorry. We could have never done the scan. That's my fault. Because you can only play when the Evermorph is vanished. So I think I should have had 1 more time, but that's all right. That's all right. That's my bad. I played that wrong. We'll hold on to this game. All right, so let's do a distraction. So we're going to go for big money, obviously, and throw away cards if need be to make sure that that succeeds. All right, 1 success isn't terrible. This goes down by 1, and we increase our time up to 7, which is fine. All right, and then let's try walking. So we're going to walk a little. So we have to throw away 2. Short rest and a weak attack. Do we need that? Short rest and a weak attack. Get a close call? Yeah, we could, but I already did it wrong, so I'm just going to live with the mistake. Do we want that to succeed so we can move 1 space and not take a damage? That'd probably be nice, right? What are we going to get? Walk and a focus. Yeah, I am going to throw away these 2. I'm going to throw away these 2 to get 1 success so we move a space, lose 1 time. So we're going to the junction. Okay, that's everything. So now we're going to buy our free cards, and we have 6 left. So let's get another distraction for 3, because that could help. And then let's get a sprint for 2. And then a close call for 1. And then these cards go back. So 0, 0, 0. And distraction goes back. All right, cool. Cool. So now Evermorph's turn. He's gonna move. To be honest, I hardly ever use short rest and weak attack except as burn cards. Weak attack I use like randomly, but you're right. They're mostly burn. All right, we're gonna go there. Deal a damage. They're dead. So that bloodlust track goes up more. All right, cool. Now we do our terror card. Shadow Blitz. If the Evermorph is a hatchling, it's not. All right, so they're going to hiding. He's now in hiding. It seems so hard. Yeah, I've won before. This Evermorph is just tough. So now immediately draw the next ambush card. So we have to do is when drawing ambush cards, we have to draw an extra one and choose the one with the highest danger. So we're going to take the 2. And the highest danger is an 8. That's probably not great. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next ambush card. There is. Otherwise, place the Evermorph with a victim furthest from you without an X in the space and remove all X's. Okay. Sadly, the escape pod's probably the furthest one, right? So they're going to go there. And then they stab. Stab, stab, stab. This goes up. And this is all the way down to 6, which is not great. He's one convenient. Okay. Okay. All right. So, well, we can like pick up and come down here, which is maybe the way that we go. Where's the mess hall? Oh, the mess hall's up there. Ugh. All right. So our turn. All right. First thing we gotta do is we gotta get this up, right? We gotta get this way up because we are doing poorly there. So let's do distraction first, right? So this is where we're going to try to lower our horror. All right, throw away 2 cards. Oh my gosh, whatever, chat. Whatever. I'm going to use a close call and reduce the time by 2 to re-roll both dice. Hopefully this isn't a terrible idea. Hey, no, 2 successes. Okay, that's cool. So, horror goes down by 2. And then this increases back up to 2. So that's up to 6. Perfect. All right, let us sprint now. So we're going to try to get 2 successes. We have to throw away 2 cards. A walk, a focus, and... Ugh. I kind of need a success. So we'll throw away a scan and a walk. Don't judge me. Which is move 1 space. We're going to pick up this person and their time goes down by 1. Who just followed? Yizzle. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. 2 successes, rolls loaded dice. I wish they were loaded dice. I'd be doing a lot better right now. All right, let's start focusing, right? Let's start focusing. Okay. We lose 2 time. I'm not going to play the other focus. We're just going to stop when we're behind. So we'll get all of our free cards. We have 3 left. So we'll get a sprint and a close call. This goes back up. Okay, cool. All right. God, they're all going to get murdered soon. This is going really poorly, I feel like. All right. First thing they're going to do is their action and murder. Game for a while. I'm going to get season 1 box set for Christmas. Nice. It's a good game. All right. Murder there. So that's fine. Whatever. It's been box of props. Yeah, okay. We'll play with it sometime. Just not right now. All right. Terror card is... For this turn only, all enemies can freely move through the maintenance shafts. That's fine. All right, so he's going to move twice. He's going to go after the victim first. So he's going to move. He only needs to move once. He's going to murder. So murders, we lose 2 time because it goes up and back down. And then we have to discard the next terror card as well, right? That's what that's saying. For each enemy that moved through a maintenance shaft, there were none. So we don't have to worry about that. But we do have to discard the next terror card, I think. Awesome game. So many games down. Love watching D20 suffer with it. Fair enough. So I think we have to throw away this card. Hey, Bats, how's it going? Just because it says 2-time and then discard the next Terror card. So it's making us go through the Terror deck faster. All right. Okay. Let's focus. First thing we got to do is we got to focus. Still a chance. All right, success, that's fine. So this goes down to 3. We lose 1 time. All right. Now, let's sprint. We're going to try to sprint our way to victory. All right, 1 success means we can move up to 2 spaces, which is fine. 1, 2. Cool, we saved someone. Do we want a search card? If we go to the armory, that doesn't really help us. We can move a space. Now let's just take the 2-time. Okay. Okay. We increased this already, right? The 2-time? The 2-time? Did we? I think we did. No. There's no way we did. 7. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're in the spot with a key card, so we could pick up a key card, right? I think that's just an action. We just pick up the key card. So we have that. You may need to buy a guard and retaliate. Dude, it's going to be life at this point. Let us... Actually, we can use a short rest. We might as well to see if we can just heal up this last one, because this thing is going to come for us. All right, so we do heal. So we can only heal 1 because we can only go back up to our max life. All right, so we have a key card. He's going to murder some stuff, which is fine. I don't even really care anymore. That's what I've learned. Weak attack, walk. I think we're going to keep it. He's going to come for us. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to go toe-to-toe with this thing. Okay. That's it. Does not cost time to get key card. Okay, cool. Or does it? I thought it cost 1. Now that I think about it. Yeah, we have to spend 1 time to get it. Okay. Okay. So down to 6. Okay. Let's stop at 6 because we can buy retaliate and guard. I don't know if we need both, but we're going to take both. And we'll take all of our free cards, right? Which brings us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7's fine. These cards will go back. Sprint. All right, cool. Now, first thing is he's going to go murder. He's going to go murder a person. We lose 2 time. Discard the next terror card. So don't have to worry about that. That's fine. Now we do a terror card, this is the last one, which means things aren't going to go well. All right, Shadow Blitz. If the Evermorph is a hatchling, it's not. All right, so he's going into hiding, which is something. And immediately draw the next ambush card, which means we draw the next 2. So we have to pick the higher number. 9. Place the Evermorph in the closest space to you without an X and remove all X's. Okay? So he's in the escape pod with me. And then he's going to stab me. So he's going to stab for 4. Where's our retaliate? We're going to try to retaliate that. So we're going to use retaliate. And hope for 2 successes here. What does 1 do? Reduce the attack by 2 and deal damage back. Oh no, we can throw away 2 cards. Let's throw away a weak attack and a close call. So we get 2 successes. So we ignore all damage and we deal 2 damage back to him. So he loses 2 hearts. Ellen is coming out swinging. Let's go. All right. They don't run away. We're good now. All right, so now it's our turn. We're going to calmly just walk away from this problem. right? We're not going to sprint because we have no sprint. We're just going to calmly walk away from the Evermorph. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a damage. We're gonna move. Does major power? Yes, it does. Thank you. This does flip over. When drawing ambush cards, draw +1 and choose one with the highest danger. That's fun. Okay, so we're gonna move 1 space, take a damage, and we lose 2 time. So this goes down to 2. Okay. Not great. All right, let's focus because we probably should have done that the first time. But, you know, here we are. Okay, failed. We will just fail and lose all of our time. And let us continue to walk away slowly. All right, 2 successes. Hey, okay. So now we get to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. We're going to move toward the junction. We lose a time, which means our round ends immediately. So we can't buy any cards except for the free cards. And then that's it. Retaliate goes back up there. Close call. Weak attack. Okay. Unfortunately, he can run really fast and come chase me down and kill me. So, that is fun. We will now... he's going to go. This is going quite well. It really is going well. He's going to now chase after me. What is it? 4. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, he's in my spot. He's going to stab me for 4 damage. We're going to try to guard it. So if we roll double, we guard everything. Hey, okay. That worked out weirdly well. After we do so, he now goes into hiding. Does he immediately come back out or no? When the Evermorph is vanished, you will ignore all the steps of the killer phase. Instead, you will draw an ambush card and follow the... Oh, so we have to do the ambush card right away. All right, so we have to draw... Guess the load dice are in play now? I know, right? We have to draw 3 ambush cards now. The reason being is because this is we get 1 normally. This is +1. This is +1. We do the highest one, which is a 6. Place the Evermorph in the closest space to you without an X. Okay, so he's back with me. He now does that. Okay. That's fine. There's still 1 more human being left, so that's something. All right, so now it's our turn. I guess we'll focus. We'll just focus while this thing is right next to us. Hey, okay. This goes down to 3, and we gain 2 time. Cool. And then we'll do a short rest just to see if we can heal up a little bit. No, we have failed. So we do gain a heart. The horror goes back to 4. We lose 1 time and the round ends, which is fine because it was going to end anyway. So it doesn't really make a difference. All right, so we need to buy all of our free cards for sure. We're going to get a retaliate for 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 3 points left. We'll get guard for another 2. And we'll get a close call for 1. I don't think we're over the max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Okay, I think we're good. All right, cool. And then these go back. All right, those go back. So he is now going to target closest victim or final girl, right? So he's going to target us because we're the closest, obviously. Which is not great because he's probably going to attack us twice. All right, so he's going to attack us. We are going to have to retaliate this attack. So we're going to do a retaliate. He's at swinging for 4. Okay, we have failed, which is not great. So what we will do instead is we will do... Oops, this should have gone back up to 6, sorry. We'll do a close call to reroll all dice, taking away 2 time. Okay, sounds about right. So he is now going to do 4 damage. You know, I'm just gonna take this damage. All right, So that's 3. Our 4th damage. If there's life on the back of this, we come back alive and can try to win. Or we just die. Because that's how this game has gone for us. We got wrecked. Holy cow, we got wrecked. Good game. Got wrecked, though. Didn't love that part. Turns out, Evermorph's not great. Not great. That's for sure. All right, so what we can do is what I think we'll do is we'll put this away. We'll put Evermorph and Conrad away and our hero away. And I'm gonna try something from season 1, I think, or series 1. Game is still fun, but you did get destroyed. Yeah, Evermorph is also hard. It's a hard scenario to do. So I think what we should do is one of the ones from series 1. I just don't know what one. So if anyone has suggestions, or if you want us to vote, let me know. But I gotta put all this away now. All right, location cards. Vote? Yeah, we can vote. We can vote for sure. But yes, the Evermorph is also rough. I'm not even playing with the hardest ones either. Which is like what's crazy. All right, where is... Oh, wait, this is location, right? No, this is setup. Where's location? That's the killer box. Oh, that's the location box. Okay. So, location, what's the symbol for it? And now you all have to entertain me too while I see this. How about Frightmare? Frightmare's good. I think we'll put all... Well, very powered up fast. Yeah, getting the first one for him to evolve all the way up right away, not great. It's nice to have a little buffer with Youngling, but we did not have that. Yeah, there's only one we can't put in to the vote because we only allowed 4 vote options because of YouTube. 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 5 cards. The Fright one is interesting. I think you double up on Ephemer attack. Just check the rules, and the killer phase ends when it vanishes. While the Evermorph has vanished, you ignore all steps of the killer phase, both the killer action on the finale card and drawing a terror card. Instead, you will draw an ambush card and follow the side of the card that corresponds with the Evermorph's current stage. Each ambush card has a red danger number in the upper right. There's a number of youngling sides of the card different from the adult side. So, from my understanding, when that symbol comes up, while the Evermorph has vanished, you will ignore all the killer phase steps. I'm not 100% sure. When you see this icon, the Evermorph immediately disappears in the shadows and vanishes, ending the killer phase. Remove the killer meeple from the place on top of Terror deck. Okay. Yeah, I guess I was doubling up. Do we try it again then? Really quite curious about the Poltergeist one. Poltergeist is rough. All right, do we try Evermorph again then? If that's what it's saying. Hey, Leon. Okay, we can do Evermorph again. But that won't stop us from doing another one after this. All right, because Evermorph won't take that long to set up. Because I heard you're winning? They lied to you. The Marvel Champions rise tomorrow. Nice. That's awesome. Wait, was he going to come back alive? Oh, he wasn't. I would have won. All right, we'll do part 2. Let me do the same setup, but we're going to switch around some of the cards. We're going to keep Ellen because she was so good at this. We'll switch up these cards. Hold on. I got to put these back. We have 1 key card we start with. This goes here. Mine came in right before the weekend. I purchased them, but I haven't gotten them yet. Evermorphs. Yeah, Evermorphs, right? Just like Alien. It's aliens. All right, let's do this setup, which is 1 up there, 2 here, 1 here, a key card here, 1 here, 1 here, heroes here, Killer's here. Hero here. Or person there. Person there. 2 here. 1 there. Wait. Is there just less people? Oh, there's 2 here. 2 here. And the other key card is up in the trash compactor. Okay. That is our setup. Mysterious instant modes. Nice. Alright. First event. If there is one victim in a vanish space, you cannot save victims in that space. Oh, if there's more than one. So it's a cramped escape pod. Well, that's terrible. So we can only save one victim at a time. That's super useful. All right, so let's shuffle these up. Take the bottom half first. That one. Do the top one. This might be the same, might be different. We don't know, which is fine. Okay, take the Terror deck, shuffle them all back together. We only draw 8. How do I get as good as you? Canadian's correct about that. It's really a skill, really. People have tried to replicate it, just can't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it does help when you play Game Draw. That is my secret. All right, so we take these. Take these. Why do they need saving? Yeah, I really just need to save them to like help myself. I don't really care about them per se. I'll do that one there. This one here. We get 4 life, which is totally enough life. They have 4. Perfect. All right. I think we're... Oh, we got to redo the items. That's right. Do you have PAX tickets already? No, I didn't buy them. It's busy killing everyone else. I know, right? No, I didn't buy them yet, but if I do go, I'm going to just try to go as a content creator and not pay because I'm cheap like that. So don't judge me. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip over the top card, which is a key card. 2, 3, 4. Flip over the top card, which is another key card. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip over the top card, which is a flamethrower. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. That's everything there. That's everything there. We get our free cards. All right, Baz, take care. Appreciate you hanging out. These cards will come back to us. All right, where is storage? Am I in storage? I'm not in storage. Where is storage? Storage is over here. I want to be there. That's where I want to be. All right, you got to shuffle these. I also write for sports magazines. Yeah. What are the odds we can kill as a hatchling? Is there a world? Okay. Is there a world, right? He's got 4 life right now. Is there a world where I can just walk over and try to kill this thing as a little hatchling? Can I go as content creator's lackey? Sure. Why not? If I can get everyone in, sure. Okay, so hear me out. What if we just walk over there and just murder it? It's not a terrible idea, right? It's probably possible. It's only got 4 life. Now, it will hit me for 10 and one-shot me. That is the one downside. Unless there's something on the side, then we can flip it over. But we can only do a weak attack of 1 damage, which is not great. Is there a way we can go up to the storage? Where's storage again? Storage is over here. All right, if we walk over quickly and get a flamethrower, there's a shot. That we can just flamethrower it to death before it becomes an adult? You have a speed run? I know, right? So what does the flamethrower do? It's one space array. All damage must be distributed evenly between victims, enemies, and you in that order, in the space that is attacked. Oh, so just don't be in the space with the flamethrower. That's fine. Okay, we can do that. Rush strategy, that's what I'm talking about. What are your top 5 games? In no order. As of right now. Marvel Champions. Probably Lord of the Rings. Too Many Bones. This, Final Girl. I assume you mean for solo play. Oh no, I really don't play anything else. I don't know if I'm allowed multiplayer games. The Vindication is up there. Oh, probably Spire's End. Spire's End's up there. Hildegard. Turn the Alien movie into a YouTube short. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I don't know if I hate this idea. Right? Because worst comes to worst, he just evolves really fast. And even if he evolves into a young thing, as long as he doesn't evolve into an adult. I think we're gonna go for this. So starts off at 4. First thing we gotta do is focus. You always gotta focus though. So we're gonna focus. Okay, sure, why not? We'll get rid of a short rest and a weak attack, so we get 1 success at least. And this goes down to 3. Timer goes down by 1. All right, cool. Let's now walk, because we gotta walk to go over there. And I thought that would happen. All right, so we're gonna throw away 2 cards to move 1 space and lose 1 time. So we're gonna do that. Lose 1 time. We still get 4 time, which is fine. Rush strategy, chat. This is it. This is new meta. So we need a sprint and a search. Those are the 2 cards we're gonna grab, and everything else goes away. All right, now it's his turn. So he's going to walk. He's gonna walk toward me. Right? I'm gonna make my life easier because I can choose which direction he goes because everything I think is evenly spaced. All right, it could be here or it could be here, or here or here. He's gonna come my way. Actually, it could literally be any direction. He's going to come my way. I'm going to make him come my way. Hopefully, this doesn't backfire completely on me. Then we do the tarot card. Take a black health final. Oh my god. Take a black final health token from the reserve and place it on top of the Evermore's current one. Okay. This does not increase the Evermore's health. Instead, you must reveal the final health token. Reveal both of them. Oh, that stinks. Okay. And then 1 horror. Okay, cool. So our turn now, we're going to sprint. We need to move 2 spaces to get to that storage, to get to that flamethrower, baby. There we go. Oops, this should be up to 6. So we're going to take our person with us. 1, 2, and we're going to end up in storage. We're going to take our person with us because we don't want him to stab the person yet, right? He's onto your plan. I know. I don't like it. All right, so now we're going to search. We really need 1 success on this. Oh, wait. Move 2 spaces, lower the timer by 1. We forgot to do that. Okay. All right, we got a success. Timer goes down by 1. Before I forget, take the top item. It's a flamethrower. We're doing well now. We only get 2 flamethrower attacks, but we can flamethrower this thing good. I just need to be 1 space away from me. All right, that's good. What we're going to do is we're going to get all of our free cards, which is a walk, a focus, a walk, a focus, a weak attack, and a short rest. We're going to use all 4 to buy a Furious Strike, right? To buy a Furious Strike. Furious Strike? No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's get... We could get extra dice. Is that worth it? We only have 1 weak attack, so we probably do need a Furious Strike. Because he's going to move 1 space. Hopefully this tarot card isn't anything too terrible and doesn't run away too fast. So if we plan, we can roll more dice, but we need to at least get one successful attack. No, if we get one successful attack, it's going to do 4 damage, which is going to be all of his life unless he comes back, which is okay, because then we can flamethrower him again like a champion. So I am going to, what do we have? 4? I'm going to get 2 close calls and a sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're allowed, what is it, 10 cards? I think. I can't remember now off the top of my head how many cards you're allowed. I can't remember if it's 8 or 10. If anyone knows off the top of your head, let me know. 10 is max. All right, thank you. Chumley Do Right, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so that's that. He's going to come and try to murder. So he's going to go there. But he cannot murder yet. Don't be terrible. 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 Okay. Minor Dark Power. Dead Silence. Roll 1 fewer dice to a minimum of 1 when resolving a scan action. All right. So he has 2 extra life now, which is not great. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's just not great. Okay. It should be up at 6. Now it's our turn. So we're going to focus, and then we're going to walk to this space because we have a range of 1 attack. So we just have to do a weak attack and do our flamethrower with our weak attack. So let's focus first. Let's focus up. Okay, 1 success isn't bad, and we lose 1 timer on a 5. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's walk. We have 2 chances to walk. First chance of walking is a success. So we move 1 space. I don't even care about the people anymore. They're going to just hide behind me, and we lose 1 timer. Okay. So we're going to be able to do 4 damage. It's going to take off a Dead Silence first, which isn't great, but it's not terrible. If he ends up in our space, will he try to kill us or no? I don't think so, right? No, wait, he will, because he's on our space. He'll only target the closest victim, but he'll still attack us, right, when we're on the space? Let me just double check. Yeah. We'll always attack victims in their space for the final girl. Okay. Flip off our alter ego. All right, so we have to do. We have 4 left, which is good because of guard, or actually retaliate. So we'll use a weak attack. It depends on his target. So if this is just for the other people, he won't attack me then? I thought that's just what he preferred. That's right. Don't worry about that now. We have to do a weak attack. So we're going to roll our 2 dice. We got to get 1 to hit. Okay. So we're going to use a close call. It's going to change a lot of our plans. So we reroll all of our dice, lose 2 timers. Double success. Let's go. Double success just deals a straight up damage. We're going to use the flamethrower. So we use one of our flamethrower uses to deal 4 damage. It would have to be evenly distributed, but there's only the thing in there, right? So that's good. So that's 2 off of there first. We get rid of the minor dark power, and then 2 right here. Cool. And then we'll focus again because might as well focus, right? Always be focusing. All right, we could throw away 2 to focus or just lose 2 time. If we lose 2 time, we can't get any more. Hold on, this might matter. Actually, this won't really matter too much, but didn't have the extra 2, you would have one-shot. Correct. But if one of these had extra life on it, then he would have come back to life. But yes, I would have one-shot. if he didn't have the extra 2 life. All right, the killer phase, killer actions. It's who he will go after. He will move. When the attack killer's on, the killer attacks a single target in its space. For each knife icon, the killer will perform 1 attack. The amount of damage the killer deals will, with each attack is indicated by the attack value. Each attack will have 1 target, either a victim or a final girl. The killer will always attack victims in their space before the final girl, unless the final girl is specifically indicated as a target. I think it will still attack me. If you, the final girl, are the target and the killer is in your space. Oh, okay, wait. So, attacking the final girl. If you, the final girl, are the target and the killer is in your space, their attack automatically damages you, unless you defend with a reaction card. You will lose health indicated by the attack value. Lose 1 health marker for each point of damage. If damage is applied and only your black final health token remains, reveal it to see if you're actually dead or not. So, yeah. I have to be the target and the killer has to be in my space, it sounds like. The other one makes it sound like he would just attack. But yeah, he hasn't targeted you. So he would have to target and attack. That's how I would read that. Okay, so we rolled. We could throw away 2 cards to get 1 success, which means we still wouldn't have enough for guard, though. Which is not great. So we lost all of our timers. So he's going to one-shot us. Oh no, he won't one-shot us because he won't attack us. Which is fine. Alright, so let's lose everything. Then we have no way to attack though. That's the only other bad thing. Alright, that might not be terrible. Alright. We have no way to attack because we never got an attack card because we can't afford it. So that's that. Retcon focus. Well, that's fine. I don't think it makes a difference, right? So this is fine. This is fine the way it worked out. We lose all of our cards. Focus, weak attack, walk, and focus, right? We have short rest, close call. Okay. So, because I don't think any of that makes a difference, because even if we change the order of things, it's still the same. We're still just, we wouldn't have enough to do another attack. We need 4, and we just don't have 4. So now he is going to move. We are not the target, as it says, again, on page 21, if attacking the final girl, if you, the final girl, are the target and the killer is in your space, their attack automatically damages you. We are not the target, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Which I guess kind of makes sense, but that's fine. That's that. Now we do a terror card. Don't like leave or anything like that. No, he's going to kill things. If it's a hatchling, discard and draw the next terror card. Okay, he is a hatchling, so discard, draw the next one. Uh-oh. Oh god, where did it go? If it's a hatchling, discard, then draw the next terror card. Okay. Solar interference. Oh, okay. Oh god. Remove all of the little things from the board. So this one and this one. And all maintenance cards. Then roll a die for each one and place it as follows. Okay. Wait, and each maintenance card. Okay. So we roll a die. A 4. Where's a 4? Upper right maintenance shaft. Okay. 1 is upper left maintenance shaft. Okay, they're both there now. The black box under attacking final girl. Oh, it's still going to attack us. Why did they put it in a note? Just put it in the whole thing. That's very annoying. Okay, so it would attack us. That's a very annoying way of them doing that, but whatever. Because it contradicts their above thing. So, hold on. We have to now go backwards on this. Yeah, page 21. Yeah. Because the top part says you have to be the target for it to do. And the bottom says it wouldn't be. So, hold on. Let's back this up then. So this is going to go back. This is going to go back. And this is going to go back. Because I feel like we actually have to do this the right way now. That goes there. This should have been here. Okay. So, he's going to try to stab and kill us. We lose 3 health. If this one-shots us, it was a good game. Did he have extra life? Oh my god. If he didn't have the dead silence, we would have one-shot him. And the strategy would have worked. So if we would have had dead silence, not on the table, we would have one-shot for work. That strategy would have worked. That was close. That's a fun strategy. Just trying to rush him and see what happens. But at least now we know if he's not his target, don't listen to what the rules say. Look at the note box. So, all right, that's enough of playing Evermorph. Oh well. Okay. So let us then get everything together. Let's get everything together, and then we'll vote in a little bit. I'm upset the one shot didn't work. All right. Location cards. All right. So do all of our location cards. We need the small ones first. You know, maybe we'll pick an easier one this time. So that'd be cool. All right. All the events are the same, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Maintenance cards go with that. Scan goes with Evermorph. All right. Unfortunately, this video will not make a good YouTube video, so probably won't. Actually, maybe I'll put the second one up as a YouTube video. I kill the hatchling before it powers up. If you just don't kill it, kills you. Yeah. It is cool. I mean, it is a neat idea. That is for sure. Excuse me. I guess we could put up the second video where I don't make tons of rules errors. All right, location. We need 11 various tokens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. And this guy goes in there. And then we have to do all of our location cards, which are terror cards. So first maintenance is going to go in there. Egg, there we are. Okay. All right, that should all be that. Just casually slide all those people off. All right, cool. So Conrad goes in there. This rulebook goes on top. I think it goes on this side. I don't know, maybe. Had the same rush strategy, I know, right? All right, so there are no small killer cards. So we have all the terror cards, we have the Evo card, we have ambush cards. They all go in there. That is cool. His first game though, is just rough. Actually, his so for those that don't know, the game later on, I think, comes with like much stronger cards. So like for example, the ones like dripped in blood, and it just like wrecks you. The epic finale. So it does damage, and then reduce all damage inflicted by the Evermorph by 2 to a minimum of 1. Like stuff like that gets annoying. On Facehugger, that would have been sweet. And then it has another one here for Razor Tail, for epic dark power. Was placed in the space with the most victims without kill all the victims, then remove X. I mean, it's just nutso cards. Oh shoot, I forgot a token. Alright, so those go in there. Evermorph. Guys, go in there. And his one token goes in there, and then his little token things go in here. But yeah, retaliate kill on the Facehugger would have been good. Alright. So that goes there. That goes off. On the killer's turn, it would target, move, attack. Target victim, move 1 space to closest victim. Hold on, I am confused. On the killer's turn, it would target, move, attack. Target victim, move 1 space to closest victim. If victim, attack victim in space. Yes, but as it states under here, in the uncommon event, the killer cannot reach their target, which would be the victim, and ends up in the space with someone it isn't targeting, which would be us, the final girl, it would still use its attack. That's what the rule reference they're talking about is that part. Because if you read the beginning of it, just the top part, it makes it sound like it's exactly what you just said. What's your favorite feature film so far? I like Ratchet Lady. I thought that was a lot of fun. So not playing another game? No, we are. You just have to put this feature film box away. We're gonna do another one. The Intruders wasn't bad. It was weird in the beginning. So it also applies to the target is the final girl ends up in a room with a victim. Yes. That's how I understand it in the note. Yeah. How I understand the note is that it would attack it either way. But it's end up in space, which implies movement first. But it ends up in space, which implies move. Yeah, you would move first, right? So you have to move, and then they would attack. But its target wasn't there. But according to that note, even if it ends up in space without someone is targeting, it will still use its attack. So yes, if I was the target and ended up in the victim space, it would still attack the victim, is how I would read that. Anyway, I like Ratchet Lady. I liked Intruders. That wasn't bad. Big Bad Wolf was okay. Organism was weird, but I didn't mind it. Frightmare was good. Carnage at the Carnival was crazy hard. This one's fun, but just really hard. Happy Trails is okay. It's getting kind of boring. Poltergeist is rough. And Inkanwamba, however you say that, is really hard from what I remember. I think I only did that one like 3 times. I think I lied when I said I did it 5 times. I think I only did 3. But yeah, it makes, because I remember someone else, I remember reading, I think it was on their Discord, that was basically saying like, it will always attack. And that's what was confusing me with the beginning of its attacking the final girl thing, is that you have to be the target and the killer space. Like it contradicts itself. But under the attacking space, like it kind of makes sense too, where it says like when the attack icon is present in the killer action, which it was, the killer attacks a single target in its space. For each knife icon, it will perform 1 attack. So but yeah, I think it's rough that they never like specified that. I think they should have. Probably would have fixed a lot of problems. If it moves into your space, on the way, which is what it did. Yeah. So my target was like, I was, wait. It was here. I was there. Its target was up here. So it had to go like this. So it moved 1 space, then it would attack, but it couldn't attack its target, so then it would attack me. If it moves into your space on the way to its targets, I can see it. So yes, it did move into my space on the way to someone else, and they got stuck at me. I also remember you saying Dark Souls 2 was your least favorite. If you want a YouTuber to rekindle the spark for you, Fighting Cowboy. I love Fighting Cowboy. Yeah, he has great stuff, dude. Yeah, Fighting Cowboy. Yeah, it is my favorite. I actually watched his video to like learn how to 100% like most of the games. All right, let's put this one back. All right, so you could have saved yourself if you brought one of the victims down with you, right? And used them as a meat shield. Yeah, I probably should have, and they would have. Now I get no, it's all good. I appreciate us like working this through to make sure we get the rules right. But yeah, Canadian, that's a good point too. I should have brought a victim down. I never did because I was like, screw it. I should have brought them down with me, let the victim get stabbed to death, and then it would have been like, okay. Always bring a meat shield is what we've learned. I just wanted you to survive, I know. All right, so let's do a poll really fast. What killer next? All right, so we can do Poltergeist, Inkanyamba. Oh my god, I spelled all this wrong. Embarrassingly wrong. I can't like type over there. Geppetto, Dr. Fright. Okay. Give you all like 5 minutes to vote. All right, then we'll do the poll on YouTube. Killer next. Poltergeist. Oh god, caps locks. What the heck? Okay. Looked over the rules. You can't bring the victims into a room with the killer already. But yeah, it was one space away, so it would have worked. Good to know. Yeah. All right, cool. Doug, is it best to get the franchise box for Series 1 to start? The franchise box? Which one's the franchise box? For Season 1, I mean, you have to get the core box, right? Regardless. You have to play core box. And I would just get Happy Trails to start with. It's the most straightforward, easy one. It's not bad. It's just easy. All right, we can move all this out of the way. And then we'll whatever villain we're playing, we'll pick a hero from that box, right? A final girl from that box. All right, and while you all are voting, it's on their website. Van Riders? Let me see. Under a shop? Oh, okay. Yes. So franchise box is the whole big thing. You can get it, but that's it. You're getting everything. You're closely below what's not in it. All right, so Terror Above Vignette's not in it. The minis aren't in it. The lore book's not in it. Gruesome Deaths isn't in it. The Paula promo card, the vehicles, and the bird miniatures aren't in it. Yeah, I mean, you'll get all the game stuff, which is nice. Just like all the extra little stuff you won't get, which actually isn't terrible. You don't really need it. Unless you're like a collector like me. How much does it cost? Ooh, 180 bucks. Jeez. Yeah, wait till the Kickstarter comes out and see if it's cheaper when it comes out. The Series 3. I think it's like next week. So let's wait then and see if it's cheaper. Because 180, I feel like I paid 180 and got everything in the box, but I can't really remember. There's 100 times to win before I feel like it means something. I like bringing Hans into the trickier locations. That's true. It's a good way to like learn the location. All right, let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Keep voting. All right. Or pick it up at Barnes and Noble. Yeah. They just have Hans and the core box together in Barnes and Noble, right? Is that what they're doing? Have you played the detective game? No. Well, assuming you don't mean hostage negotiator and actually like Detective Los Angeles or whatever it's called. No, I never played that. What is it called? Detective City of Angels. Yeah, I never played it. Because I don't think it's... Oh, no, it is a solo game. I would try it as a solo game. I'll reach out to them and see if they let me play it. Because I don't want to pay for things. All right, so Geppetto has 2 votes on YouTube, 1 vote for Dr. Fright, and Dr. Fright has 6 on Twitch and 4 for Poltergeist. So Dr. Fright is what we're doing. Yeah, I thought it was a multiplayer game only. Rajats, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Okay, so we're going to do Dr. Fright. Before we do that, let's get the cast and crew out here. The birds. All right, so we can play Nancy or Sheila. Or we can use the Paula Deming promo card. What do you all want to use? Did Rigoni get eaten? So the first time, yes. The second time she got smashed through the heart because we tried a rush strategy. Looking forward to Dark Quarter. Is that the new one? Do Nancy? All right, let's do Nancy. Whoever said that first. B-Fan. We'll go with B-Fan suggestion of Nancy. I'm not going to use our special stuff. I haven't messed around with the special stuff too much, to be honest. Let's figure out which one Nancy is. Nancy. There's Nancy. Too many. Yeah, dude. Oh, wait. It just says Nancy right here. Jesus. All right. Cool. So, first box is Dr. Fright. This one, I'll take this one out. Sweet. All right, cool. Vampire Lucky Duck collaboration. Interesting. Is it solo? The Night series is my favorite video game series, and Dark Quarter has a lot of Gabriel Knight 1 feel to it. Talk about things I have not heard because I have not paid attention. Don't make me start paying attention to things, chat. Hey, out of control. How you doing? Hopefully doing well. Our first game did not do well, for those that missed it. I got stabbed by an Evo morph. Totally not an alien. All right, Dr. Fright. And all of his cards. All right, so I am not doing the stupidly hard ones. Because I am not a good enough player. So let's get the bottom one, shuffle it. God, I'm going to have to start looking at whatever you're talking about now. All right, what's the really hard one? Epic Finale. Not doing that. Play. All right, let's pick one. There we go, Dr. Fright. All right, cool. Now, where's his, like, card thing? All right, so he has his sleep and wake cards. And we have his whole thing, which we'll get into later. A bunch of terror cards. Are these all terror cards too? No, these are convince actions. Shuffle all those together in a second. I am chicken, so there's that. All unbundled in the next Kickstarter? That's a good question. Hold on, wait. So, Kickstarter. Let me see what they did last time. Alright, so for Series 2... they had a gameplay all in the full franchise. So they sold... okay, so they sold... let's talk about this for a quick second. This was the last one. This was Series 2. Includes all Series 1 and Series 2 items and content including storage box, whatever, optional stuff, whatever. Oh, wait, here we go. Epic all in. Literally everything, including all add-ons like mystery boxes, Paulo promo card, and printed Series 1 Gruesome Deaths book. You don't have to add anything else. It was $329 and then shipping. So this was, they're absolutely all in. So I would assume they would do that again. It makes the most sense because I know that a lot of their stuff for, like, you know, if you try to buy it like miniature market and whatnot, it's sold out. So they have to reprint everything anyway. So I'm going to say they do it. So a entire series was $159. It's probably going to be like $180 now. So you can assume all in 4 or 5. It's probably gonna be like 550, 600 for like all in. I would assume. And I'm gonna assume Series 2 all in. If collector booster does not include the core box, just need all the new stuff is 165. I'm gonna guess it's like 180, 190 now for everything, because you know inflation or whatever. Hey, out of control. No, I don't sleeve it. I probably should, because some of the cards are starting to wear away, like on down here. But no, it's just it's a hard time to get everything to fit right for me, so I don't do it. And on top of that, there's not much shuffling. Like this stuff is just easy light shuffling. Also, YouTube, do me a huge favor if you haven't yet, make sure to hit like. Wonder if there's an option for people who like me who did the first Kickstarter, though. I think you could probably just get the two. I think they'll let you buy whatever you want, like a la carte or whatever. All right, so did we get our girl? We did. She goes here. He goes into the intersection. Okay, one there. Oops. One there. One there. One there. Two there. One there. One there. Two there. One there. Okay, cool. So I think you can sleeve it. I just don't know how well it would fit, to be honest. And some people just sleeve these cards down here because you just handle them a lot. So I've seen that too. So again, it fits in the box. Any thicker, it won't. Yeah. I do have those Sleeve King boxes, but I remember trying it and just like it wasn't fitting the way I wanted or something. I forgot what happened. Oh no, I didn't have the big storage yet. So I think that's why I was shoving a lot of things into the core box. Some of the monsters horror tropes I like, but some of I want everything and feel weird if I don't have all the killers and maps. Yeah. See, I get it. I'm the same exact way. All right, roll a die. Place a fire token in. All right, hold on. Let's move all of our dice back down here. And then we have space again. All right, so we're going to roll a die. 1. The boyfriend's house is going to be set on fire. All right, so any victims in the house or that panic into the house are killed. Okay, so they're just killed. I don't think it increases bloodlust, though, does it? On the setup fire? Where is our fire token? Oh, there's a fire token. So the boyfriend's house is on fire. It's paint sleeve, then I use dragon sleeve for the actions and final girl boxes. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wish I would have sleeved it, but I already didn't sleeve it, so I don't know if it makes sense to go back and re-sleeve it all. You know what I mean? Does the bloodlust go up before the game starts, the starting event? Oh my gosh. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the northwest is a Bible. Cool. That should help. 1, 2, 3, 4. Odds and ends. Okay. 2, 3, 4. In the northeast is an energy drink. And a megaphone is in the southeast. Let's see. Maple Lane. This goes up unless the card says it doesn't. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. All right, we'll do that in 1 second. We'll move the bloodlust up. Starts off at 4. Okay. I do remember how to do his sleep thing again. You're awake, the game proceeds mostly as normal. Okay. When I played, what items you can find a huge factor in the outcome of your game? Yeah, items can generally be pretty big. So for like these, +2 on the dice when resolving convince action. Oh, convince. I have to remember that. Odds and ends. If you're in a house, you may place a booby trap token. Okay. Which does damage. Energy drink gives us time or moves a space. Megaphone. Once per action phase, you may move any victim on the board 1 space toward the final girl, which actually could be not bad. But yeah, items are big. Like really, your horror and your items are big. Hey, no, how's it going? Yes, this is final girl. Perfect for spooky season coming up? Yeah. It's really good for that. Okay, cool. All right, 10 on 10, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, Terror deck. We need 1, 2, 3. He needs 8. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So now, finally got my copy the other day of Final Girl. That's awesome. Oh, Too Many Bones. I didn't read your first part. Have you managed to get any of Team Too Many Bones on the Unbreakable on the table yet? Yes, I've played like 2 games. I just haven't had time to like really dive into it. I was redoing some of the old stuff with like the small expansion boxes that they give you that like kind of like re-up old stuff. All right, this one could be Dr. Fright. This one could be me. So I did a bit of those, but that's it. Figment's cool. I did the other one, the one that punches. The one that punches wasn't bad either. Okay. So we need to, this starts at 4, right? So this needs to go up by 1. This goes down to 5. Already a great start. Okay. We got a house on fire, which is fine. I haven't played much Final Girl, but I play a ton of a spiritual successor hostage. It's like a slightly more forgiving hostage negotiator. But I like hostage negotiator a lot too. All right, hold on. We need to remember how to do the awake thing in the boiler room. Because what do we start with? Shuffle the boiler room cards and then place them face down. Because this whole thing is weird with the boiler room. I remember this. All right, so they're shuffled. And then we start. Oh, wait. Shuffle the boiler room cards and place them face down. Then place the awake asleep card on top of the deck with the awake side face up. Okay. So awake side face up. Because that matters, that deck. All right. So whenever the game effect tells you to fall asleep, take an awake sleep card and without flipping it, put it on the bottom of the boiler deck. Okay. Then flip the deck over. If you have done this correctly, a sleep side. So now you're asleep. All right. When you're awake, you can move, search, save victims, do everything as normal. Dr. Fright is not able to attack you, and you're not able to attack him. So, all right. So if we're awake, we can't attack each other. Treat it as she's able to allows Dr. Fright to attack you while you're awake. So as a killer action that begins. All right. So he can still attack victims though. When did you say the Kickstarter will launch? I think it's next week. Next week or the following week. It's like really soon. It's this month, I'm pretty sure. All right. So when Dr. Fright resolves a killer action that begins with the final girl, he will still move towards you but cannot attack you. Okay. Treat it as that. Okay. So he can still attack victims, just not me. D20 is great at hostage negotiator. Yeah, okay. All right, so when you move around the board, attack Dr. Fright and even search for items. This represents you moving around the dream world and perhaps finding, manifesting an item or weapon. He can attack us in the dream. He will resolve all killer actions normal. Victims will not follow you, nor are you able to save them. You must resolve one boiler room card at the end of the killer phase. Okay, so when we're asleep, we have to do the boiler room cards, which is the whole thing. Ninja, late pledging, DC deck building. I have all of the hostage negotiating contact. I have all of it except for one of the envelopes for year 0. I'm missing the one with the 5 cards in that one. That's the only thing I'm missing. I have everything else though. In order to kill Dr. Fright, you have to confront him in the dream world on his turf in the boiler room. No one has ever fought back before, but if you play your cards right, he will soon find out. All right, exit the boiler room. You'll slide. Okay. All right, so you must resolve one boiler room card at the end of the killer phase when we're asleep. We'll worry about that when we're asleep. Until now, we're going to go save people. So let us start with the old focusing. Back to focusing. Okay, right back where we started. So let's get rid of a short attack or a short rest and a weak attack. Short rest and a weak attack. So this can go up to 4 and we lose 1 time. All right, let's focus again. All right, 1 success. That's not bad. So this goes up to 3. We lose 1 time. We're down to 4, which is not terrible. And then we'll walk. Okay. We will move a space over to here. We'll take a damage. And then we'll lose 2 time. So we're down to 2 time. All right. And we'll hold on to the other walk for now. That's fine. I will get a sprint with my last 2. And then we'll ready everything up. Might as well, right? All right, so for those that can maybe see, that's where the killer is. That's where we are. Boyfriend's house is on fire. Okay, so first thing he can do, he's going to stab in his space, but there's no one to stab, and he can't stab us. He's not allowed to stab us. So we'll do a terror card. They just got hit by a car. There are no victims. Okay. We have this. One victim in a street space of your choice is killed. Okay. We're going to kill that one over there. In doing so, this increases the bloodlust. Then he's going to go towards someone and stab them. So we'll make him go up here. He's going to stab them. This increases. Horror goes down by 1. There's no one's there, so they don't run away or anything like that. So we're good to go. This is terrible. Do the colored meeples work better on stream instead of the cool monies? Yeah, they do. But oh well. All right, let's do a sprint action, right? Let's try to sprint and see if we can start collecting some people and doing some stuff. All right, so we can move 2 spaces. So actually what we can do is 1, 2. We can go up into this house. Or actually, we can drop this person off and then go up into this house. So we do get to save 1 person. And then we're going to move 2 spaces. So we're going to move, drop them off. Because we can drop off as we move, right? You're allowed to do that, right? I'm not being silly. Yeah, you go through the green space. You need a special card to enter the house? Wait, really? Four quadrants each. Self search. Oh yeah, you can't. You have to convince them. Shoot, that is correct. So, all right, so that one goes there. What was that? That was the one person we saved in the street. That's right. That's right. I forgot about convince. Okay, so we moved 2 spaces, right? And we were here with them. So it's 1. And we'll move back. We'll go save this person. Actually, then we'll still move the 2 spaces. We're just going to go save them on this. Go here with them. Okay, that's fine. That still works out. Okay. I forgot about convince. Stupid convince. And we still have 6. Oh no, sprint lowers ours down by 1. So we're down to 5. Okay. Cool. All right, we're good now. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Without victims? Okay. So we might as well walk and try to walk and save this last person. And then southeast is the megaphone. Can we megaphone people out of their houses or no? Probably not, right? I don't. What's per action? Yeah, are you allowed to use the megaphone to let them, like, move them 1 space? All right, let's walk while chat thinks about that. No, we did not walk, but we will walk. We'll take a damage, so we are hurting really bad, and we lose 2 time. And then we'll just heal 2 back up to normal. Cool. Go us. So that's the end of our turn. Let's get all of our cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 3 left. Let's buy 2 convinces and a close call. This goes back up. And it's a walk and a sprint. All right, cool. So he's going to murder on his space. There's nothing to murder, so we don't have to worry about that. His terror card is, didn't you know they were already dead? If you have not saved any victims or your final girl has been flipped, discard this and resolve the next tarot card instead. If you have not saved any victims, we have saved victims, and our final girl is not flipped, so we don't discard this. Remove one victim from the saved girl, from the saved victim space on your final card girl. No. No. All right, so now he's going to move 2 spaces. Can he go in houses? I assume he can just go in a house, right? Yeah. Observe social niceties. All right, so he's going to go in here. He's going to stab just one time. Murder. Increases the bloodlust, which flips this over. Never really dead. When this card is revealed, place Dr. Fright's black health final token back in the reserve pool and replace it with a white health token. If Dr. Fright loses last health, reveal 3 black final health tokens in the reserve pool and restore his health accordingly. Ugh. That's terrible. He comes in your dreams. Alright, so then we have to roll to see where they run away to. 2. Right, because they still panic, if I remember correctly. And panic enemies are not restricted. So they may move. Okay, so I think they would panic out of the house. So that's that. Okay, cool. So now, wait, do we have? What do we have? We just have a walk, right? All right, so we have focus. We should probably focus. As we say, always be focusing. All right, success is pretty good. So that brings that down to 3. Timer goes down to 1. Do we throw away 2 cards? Actually, yeah, let's throw away 2 cards. Let me increase this timer by 1. Let's throw away a weak attack and a short rest. So we have 2 successes. So this did when this already happened, the horror thing, and then we get 2 times on this. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you know what? We can just enter a house, right? With a convince card. So do we just enter this house? I think we just enter this house, right? And then we can walk out and at least save somebody else. Let's do that. Let's try to convince this person to let us in. All right. So this is what the convince card looks like. So if we get 2, we can enter it. And if we get 1, we would lose a time. All right. So we would lose a time. That's okay. I'm going to lose a time. We're going to enter this house. So we get this person now. So we convince them to come with us. It's really nice of us. Hopefully they appreciate. Oh, we should also focus before I forget. So let's focus. Hey, let's go. All right, so that goes there, and the time goes up by 2, so that's up to 9. Okay, cool. All right, so now we just want to walk outside. Is all we want to do. All right, success. I'm fine with 1 success for now. That's fine. We lose 1 time, so that goes on to 8. We save the person. I think we should move 2 spaces. I don't know if it's worth trying to save this person. So if we move 2, I don't know if I want to move 2. Do we just want to move into a house? We need a search card, but at least we can start searching. In the southeast would be nothing great. In the southwest would be odds and ends. What does odds and ends give us? If you're in a house, you may place a booby trap token in it. 1 per house. If an enemy moves into the house, discard a token and the enemy takes 2 damage. That could be decent. We just leave a bunch of traps around. All right, let's move in back into the house. That's fine. It was a little inefficient, but I don't care. Just wanted to save people. Okay, so we have 8 time now. So we want search for 2. Let's get a distraction card for 3. Let's get a close call with 1. And let's sprint with another 2. And we'll take the other walk. Okay. I think that's not terrible. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Perfect. All right, cool. So he's going to move more. That's fine. So first he's going to stab in his spot. There's no one to stab, so we're good there. Now we get a terror card. Frankie's coming for you. There's no victim cards. There is. So now he is going to walk to this victim. He's not going to kill him. Just going to walk to them. If Dr. finds a space with at least 1 victim, 2 horror. No, that goes down to 4. Doesn't kill them. Doesn't kill him yet. But here we are. All right. So first thing we got to do is use a distraction, right? We're going to play distraction to try to get our horror down. 1 success. That's fine. Horror. Oops. Time should be at 6. So now it's up to 7. That's not bad. So let's search this house now. See what we get. All right. 2 successes. So that states we can take the top 2 cards of your space and choose one. Place the other on top or face down underneath. Okay. So we can look at north or southwest. Look at the top 2 cards, right? Take the top 2 item cards of your space and choose one. Fireworks. Spend 2 time to place fireworks token in your space. Adjacent space. When the killer must choose a target, they will choose fireworks. I don't care about fireworks. I want odds or ends. All right. So this I'm going to put face down on the bottom. And then we don't know what else is there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let us try to go save these people then. 1, 2. We're going to try a sprint action to get over there faster. Oh, wait. Do we actually just place a booby trap in here? Or do you save them? I don't know if he just goes in the random houses. We should probably save booby traps for in our house, right? For when he tries to kill us. Don't overlook improvisation. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's sprint. We're going to sprint. Throw away 2. We can move 2 spaces. Let's do that. We're going to throw away 2 close calls to successfully go over there. And we lose 1 time. And then I'm going to roll convince last. Oops. All right, we're going to enter. We lose a life, and this goes down. Okay, that's fine. Maybe you can put traps in with the victims. Yeah, we just need to be in there, right? All right, we'll hold on to that. So now we could buy. We have 6 left. I want to get 3 there. So improvise until the action phase ends. All 3s and 4s are successes. Yeah, it's not bad. All right, we have 3 left. Let's do another 2 to search the house. So where are we? Southeast? That's right. That's the stupid megaphone thing. Do we want search? Hold on, wait. I don't think we want search right now. Maybe we want sprint. Let's sprint some more, and then we'll get another convince. So that'll be all of our 3. And then we'll get the free cards too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Holy cow. Okay. Hanging in there. Remember to put tokens in house you search. Only one item per house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. What do? Just put an X? Okay. That's a good call. I forgot about that. All right. There we go. X is in there. Thank you, B-Fan. All right. So first thing Dr. Fright's going to do is murder, which he does very well. So that's a murder. All right. There's only 4 people left on the board. So that's something. Terror card. But you can't be here. You're dead. Do the following based on how many victims have died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 blood splats, which is not great. So 1, 2. That means the horror goes down by 1 because we passed it here. Okay. Now he's going to move 3 spaces toward the victims. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. He's going to go toward my victims. Right? Yeah, he's going to go. Oh, wait. No, wait. 1. Oh, yeah. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's going to come toward mine and stab one of my victims. So 1, 2. He's going to come in here. He's going to murder one of them. Bloodlust goes up. This now is down all the way down there, which is terrible. And then we have to roll a die to see where the other one panics to. 5. They just stay in the house? Yeah, they just stay in the house. They're dumb. Okay, so they panicked in the same exact spot. They don't move. Okay. That's something. So we have to escape this person. Or have this person escape. I should have put a token down. If I would have, he would have taken 2 damage. Dumb move. Alright, so we can't attack him. So let's focus. So we need to get our horror back up. Throw away 2 cards. Short rest and weak attack to make this go up by 1, and we lose a time. That's fine. Let's do a distraction. Success. Let's go up to 4. We gain a time. Let's focus one more time. 2 successes. Sweet. Brings it back to the 3. This goes up to 8. Perfect. Let us sprint to get the heck out of here. Hey, 2 successes. Okay. So we can move 3 times. 1, 2. We free them then. And increase the time by 2. And then 3. And then let's walk once. Oops, keep pushing the board up. Let's walk. We can move 1 space. Timer goes up by 1. So let's move up to the intersection. Okay. That's probably good there. Because now we can buy some stuff. And start searching houses. Okay. So we have a walk and a convince left to get into that last house. I would like to say both of them, but I don't know how well it's going to work. All right, so we have 9. So let's use 3 for a distraction. Is that a 6? Yeah, improvise is good. Another 3. Do we still have a walk? We still have a walk. So we can get a sprint and a close call, which we'll do, I think, at the end. Because we still want to move. Sprint and close call will help, hopefully. Distraction. Okay. Cool. Doing great. Doing great now, chat. So, he's going to murder in his spot. Still want to murder. He's going to do terror. Grab your crucifix. If you have the crucifix, you may discard to ignore the rest of this card. We don't. All right, so he can't target us because we're not asleep. So he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's the same distance. So 1, 2, 3. Stabs the spot. Nothing to get there. He's gonna come in here, stab and kill. Moves the bloodlust all the way up to its max, which is terrible. All right, so there's only one person left to save. So I guess we should save him. All right, so let's improvise first, right? All right, let's roll a close, or let's do a close call. Let's re-roll all of our dice. All right, 1 success and improvise. For the next horror roll, 3 and 4s are successes. Okay, cool. So then we want to do distraction, right? So 3s and 4s are successes. All right, 4, that's 1 success. Which means time goes up by 1. All right, that stinks. But that's fine. Let us sprint now. Sprint, move 2 spaces. 1, 2. And we lower our time by 1, so that's down to 4. And then I want to convince this person. Fail. All right, we're going to enter the house. We're going to lose a heart. And our turn ends, which is fine. That's fine for now. We still have 4 left. So we're going to get all of our free cards. He's going to start probably attacking us soon, right? I think we got both of our focuses. Yeah, so I don't think we need any more of that. So we have 4 left. Let's get a guard. And a search. All right, cool. Guard and a search. Let's hope for the best there. Convince. We probably won't need convinces anymore. Okay, cool. So, he's going to stab his spot. That's the end of that. Cool. Did you hear what happened on Maple Lane? Oh, jeez. Okay. So now an event happens. What happened on Maple Lane? Let's see. Friendly neighbors. Roll +1 dice when resolving convince action cards. Well, that's not very useful now. And then it's the 4th of July. Move all victims inside a house to the adjacent street space. Jeez, I just spent all this time for you to get out there. Okay. Oh, we have to discard this card. Okay, cool. Now we draw the next tarot card. Oh. Oh my god, he's slicing off his own fingers. That's not great. So, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to move again. He's in his space. Dr. Fright takes a damage. So that's 1. If he took a damage, 3 horror. 1, 2, 3. Not great. And you and all of his victims in his space panic. So just the victim panics. Because I'm not in his space. To 2. Which means they just panic over here. Oh my god. I'm just trying to save this one person. Okay. Now it's my turn. Do we just search and get the Bible while we're here? Nah, that's a convince action. We don't want that. All right, let's focus. First thing we gotta do is focus. Always be focusing. Oh my god. I don't even know. Well, let's get rid of a weak attack and a short rest. So this goes by that. And we lose 1 time, right? Yeah. All right, let's focus again. Okay, success. Goes back to 3. Do we want to throw away 2 cards? I'm not going to throw away 2 cards. Time goes down to 4. Well, I got to remember what search. Search. If we get both 2, we can choose the top 2 cards. All right, let's try search. Let's search Northwest. 2 successes. Come on. Or neither can succeed. That's fine too. If we throw away 2 cards, let's do that. I don't want to do that, but we have to. We'll take the top card. All right, there's nothing else left in this house. There was just a Bible. We'll hold on to guard. Okay. That was fun. So, I am going to sprint and close call for my last 2. And return all of these. Because that went poorly. Alright, cool. Alright. He's going to murder on his base. There's nothing to murder. So, terror card comes up. He's disgusting. Oh my god. Alright, horror goes back to the 5. Okay. Okay. Let's sprint. See if we can sprint and pick up a person as we go. Alright, move 2 spaces. So we can go through his space 1, 2. And we lose 1 time. I think that's fine. I think we're actually going to stop there. So, let's get for 3 a distraction. 2. And then let's get another sprint for 2. And we get all of our free cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. All right. He's going to murder his space. Nothing to murder. We're down to our last 2 terror cards. Better lock the door. Okay. So he's coming for me. And then he's going to start target and stab. So he's going to kill my person. Not me, the person next to me. So in doing so, if asleep, reset the boiler deck. We're not asleep. Otherwise, you fall asleep. As you may not move into any... No, that's fine. That's not going to make a difference. So now we put this on the bomb, and now we are asleep. Victims will not follow you during the movement and cannot be saved. So now we have to look up the rules for this, because this matters. So, okay, when you move around the board, okay. At the end of the killer phase, we have to resolve the boiler room, right? So we have to do that now. Okay, so we have to do that now. So in order to kill Dr. Fright, you will need to confront him in the dream world in his turret. Let me just make sure. Let me read this. Maybe remove the board, search for items, whatever. So he's in our space now. Dr. Fright can now attack you. He will resolve all killer actions normal. So you must resolve 1 boiler room card at the end of the killer phase. Again, they murdered, which did this. So now it's the end of the killer phase. So we have to do a boiler room card from my understanding. So to exit the boiler room and wake up, you must resolve all the cards in the boiler room deck. You can choose to resolve as many as you wish during the action phase, including none, but you must always resolve 1. And exactly 1 boiler room card unless a game effect changes this during the killer phase. As such, you will have some control over how long you stay asleep for your plans. So the resolve of the card is simple. You will slide the card up, down, left, or right, such that half or sometimes quarter of the next resolving card is showing. You cannot slide in a direction that would not reveal any card. It must always be in the direction that is... Alright, hold on. Don't forget to use your traps. Yes, I have to start doing that. I have to get into a house and use my traps. Okay. So. Okay. So, you will slide the deck of cards up, down, left, right, such that half someone's card of the next unresolved card is showing. You cannot slide in a direction that would not reveal any of the card and must always be in a direction such that it extends the previous revealed card. Oh, yeah, okay. So you cannot slide in a direction. All right, that's fine. If there's an illustration of Dr. Fright visible in the newly revealed card, he attacks you. It does not matter if he's currently in your space or not, and he will be able to reach you in the boiler room. Resolve, just an attack. Okay. So avoid future attacks. Knowledge of boiler room. Yeah. And you shuffle them face down and place. Okay. So we have to resolve this. So we have to make it the bottom of the deck go a certain direction. I'm going to make it go up. So hopefully it doesn't get shown. Okay. There we go. So we are good. We have to hold that there. So we're good so far. Cool. Doesn't attack us, so we don't have to worry about anything. On our turn, we can reveal as much as we want to try to get through it, I guess. But I don't know if we really want to. All right, so I guess we should do distraction and focus and just might as well use a weak attack on him while we're here, right? All right, so let's first do a distraction to try to up our thing. 2 successes. Okay, cool. So it's a 3, and we get, oops, two more time. Let's use another focus. All right, success. Timer goes down by 1. This goes up to 2. Okay, we have a chance to roll 3 dice. So let's use our other focus to try and make this happen. All right, we are going to throw away 2 cards because we do want this to work. We'll throw away a close call and a walk. So, in doing so, we now get to roll 3 dice. Timer goes back down by 1. All right, cool. So that means we could do a weak attack, right? We just want 1 to hit. Well, preferably 2. But... all right, we got a success. So we deal damage to him. He does damage to us too. We now get to roll 1 extra die because we have 1 left. So what we'll do is we're going to walk into this house. All right, move up to 2 spaces, lose 1 time. That's fine. I'm just going to go in there. Lose a time. Now we could do a short rest to try to heal. All right, so we get to heal 2, which means we lose our extra die, which is fine. And then we're going to use odds and ends trap in our house. Put a thing in there. So when he comes in, he's going to take 2 damage. Cool. Okay. We got a guard card still, which is good. There's 5 left. Okay, perfect. So now we'll spend 4 to get retaliate. And then 1 more to get close call. All right, distraction. All right, cool. Perfect. Doesn't short rest make you awake? We want to go to sleep and enter the boiler room by choice. Yes, we'll put you to sleep. So we're already asleep now. Does the deck restart then? Being awake and being asleep. When you're awake, okay. So whenever a game effect tells you to fall asleep, take the awake sleep card and flip it over, put it in the bottom of the boiler deck, then flip it over. Okay. Some tarot cards will cause you to fall asleep. Okay. But if you want to sleep and enter the boiler room by choice, sorry, you can do so by resolving short rest or long rest action cards. Regardless of the result, apply no. Yeah, so does it go back to the beginning? Because we're already in there. It doesn't say you can't short rest. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. That's a whole day. It doesn't reset? Okay. All right, cool. Cool. Now, we don't really want to go through the boiler room. Well, I guess okay, so we could choose to try to go through the boiler room. right? But we have the retaliate card. So if he hits us, that's not the worst thing in the world. Like, we have retaliate set up and ready to go. Oops, that should be there. So I feel like we just let him hit us for a little bit. And hopefully that works out. We also just... Alright, hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah. I think we're good, right? So... yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, so he's going to stab his spot. Which does nothing. So we get his last terror card. Marked for death. Until the next killer phase, place all victims in your space immediately panic. There are none, so that's fine. He is going to come into our space. Now, when he comes in, he gets hit with this and gets 2 damage done to him. 1, 2. Now, he still has to attack us, so he's going to do that. So we're going to retaliate it. And we're still rolling 3 dice. So we're going to roll 3 dice. 2 successes. Let's go. So we ignore all damage, but we do 2 damage back. So he's only got 3 life left. But remember, the white thing does a whole special thing, and that's not great. It did not attack you. No, he did attack us. So we have to worry about that. So now we have to do a boiler room card. All right, I'm gonna slide all of this way. Okay, cool. So far, so good. Okay, I'm gonna place this up here. Cool. Okay, that's up there. Cool. Now this is done. So we have to reveal the finale card. Kill 2 victims automatically. If none remain, you lose 4 life. Oh no. Wait, we lose 4 life? That's a terrible card for when he goes. When this card is revealed, move Dr. Fright from the board and place him on this card. For the remainder of the game, Dr. Fright may be attacked from any space if you are asleep. Wow, this is a really ridiculous card. So on his next turn, he's going to straight up murder us. For the remainder of the game, Dr. Fright may be attacked from any space if you are asleep. Now, luckily, we're asleep. Okay. I don't think we have an attack card, though. I didn't play the game that way. So our only hope is that this flips over. Or it flips over and gets something. Alright, we're not going to do anything then. Yeah, I'm not going to bother getting anything. So I'll get a critical blow for 6 and get all of our cheap cards back. But retaliate back. Okay. I've only had Nancy flipped. Yeah. If only. Alright. So, yeah, he's just going to remove the fort. We can't even block this, can we? Because it's not even damage. It's just he takes us out. So we need it to flip. So we lose 2. There needs to be stuff on the back of this. Okay. 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 We get to roll an extra die. His turn ends immediately now. So what we need to happen is we need to punch him in the face and kill him. And then we need to reveal 3 black health tokens from the reserve pool and restore his health accordingly. So, first thing we need to do, where's the critical blow? We need critical blow to hit, right? Because if we do all 3 damage, then we get to pull the 3 black ones and we get to see how much life he gets back. And we have a weak attack. So if he only gets 1 health, we're okay. So there's that. So we're gonna do critical blow. We need just 2 successes on this. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, cool. So that does 1, 2, 3 damage. Now, what we have to do, hold on. Wait, I put the other one back in the reserve. I guess that's fine. So what we have to do is we'll just touch a fight, lose health, reveal 3 black tokens from the reserve pool and restore his health accordingly. Alright, hold on. Where is the one that I put back? Okay, there's the one I put back. There's mine. So let's just shuffle this up on camera. Alright, so reveal 3 black health tokens. Alright. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. So he is able to return 1 life. That's fine, because we can weak attack that. 2 life will die. Because even if we heal all the way back up, he's still going to just one-shot us. So first one is... Okay, so far so good. Second one is... Okay. It all comes down to this one. 1 heart or no hearts. We win. Let's go. Okay. That's it. We got it. Oh, we stabbed him in the face real good. Man, that was close. That is a... Everyone must die. That is a rough card. That is a rough card. Holy cow. But that was an epic finish, that game. Holy cow. Oh, Nancy. I never doubted her. Good old Nancy. But yeah, that Never Really Dead is rough with those two. That's a rough combination. But that was a lot of fun. That was epically fun. And we needed more attack cards. Where are the attack cards? Oh, there's a pitchfork. There's the machete. The machete. I remember last time I played, I had the machete and just crushed. There's a knife. Would have helped. The archery bow would have helped a lot. And there was a worse final card in the organism snare. Oh, I bet. And the rifle. All the attack ones we just didn't get. And this was huge too. That worked out well. Do you open up the secret envelopes? Yeah, they're all open. It insta-killed me. Oh, that's worse. That's terrible. I have opened them up. They're in the box. I haven't really played with them. Do you start with them in the secret envelopes? Or they just get shuffled in somewhere? You have to go find them, right? I can never remember which it is. But yeah, I rarely play with the secret envelopes. But I do want to. I just haven't yet. Holy God, I can't believe we actually won. That felt good. Stupid Dr. Fright. Get out of here. Chat. Oops. I think that thing is like having a network error. Oh well. Hopefully Twitch didn't crash too much. I know its bit rate's unstable. But yeah, that was good. That was really good chat. Oh yeah. Twitch is having issues, so I apologize if it's popping in and out. But that's all right. We're basically done anyway. We're basically done. That was rough. Twitch crashed for me? Yeah. Twitch is now freaking out all of a sudden at the very end of my stream. And it's Twitch. It's not me, I don't think. So, whatever. Also says I'm up to a crazy amount of viewers right now, so I don't know what Twitch is doing. But that's all right. All right, everyone. That's going to be it for me. That was good. Appreciate it. Is it still freaking out? I know. Twitch is figuring itself out. All right, cool. I thought it was just me. Nah, it's freaking out for whatever it's doing. I don't know. But yes, so, okay. We will Tuesday probably do more Marvel Champions. So if you want to see Marvel Champions, we'll be doing that Tuesday. I don't know what yet. I haven't really decided. But anyway, patrons over on Patreon, YouTube members, they are the ones that voted for me to play Final Girl tonight. So thank you to them. I really appreciate it. Yeah, make sure if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, you do, because there's a lot of videos coming out this week. Thanks for the play. Really enjoy it. Yeah, B-Fan, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you hanging out and helping out. So thank you. We're back. Do you open the secret envelopes? Yes. So they are open. I just haven't played with them yet. I have to do that still. So they are open. I just haven't played with them. So yeah, Tuesday we'll do Marvel Champion stuff, which will be good, fun. And then the next Sunday, I think I want to play Spire's End again. So we'll do that on stream soon. Either Sunday or Tuesday or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll do it one of those days. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, make sure you do that. Again, thank you to the patrons over on Patreon and YouTube members for voting for this. That's why I'm playing tonight. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for the sub tonight. I appreciate it. All that stuff really helps out the channel. So thank you all very much. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this. So I will see you all real soon. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.